with your chili chin chin. Chin up, chin up. Put a little laughter in your eyes. Brave it, save it, even though you're feeling otherwise. Rise up, wise up. Let a little smile begin. You'll be happy-hearted once you get it started. Up with your chili chin chin. Now come on, everybody, chins up. I said chins there. Yes, yes, I can see you've got a problem. Yes, I know, love you. Double trouble, yes. Oh, I wasn't being sarcastic. How can I be sarcastic with the chin I've got? Look at it. 2,500 weight of skin and bone. I'm not the president of the Pelican Club for nothing, you know. So look, if I can lift this, you can lift your two. All right, then? Stick it in the air and wave it about. Oh, chin up, chin up. Everybody loves a happy face. Wear it, share it. It'll brighten up the darkest place. Twinkle, sparkle, let a little sunshine in. You'll be on the right side, looking at the bright side. Up with a chin, chin, chin. Chin down, will get you frowning. Turn round, starting frowning. Think, sad, you trouble, double think. Glad they burst like bubbles. Chin up, chin up. Every little time your spirits will chin up, chin up. Give your attitude an upward tilt. Twinkle, sparkle, let a little fun begin. You'll be on the right side, looking at the bright side. Up with a chinny chin chin. You'll be on the right side, looking at the bright side. Up with your chinny chin.
Boaty, haven't you finished your wee yet?
Yes.
Greetings, honourable community, and thank you so much from the depths of my bra for spending Monday evening with both Boaty and myself. Welcome to Monday Night Live. We are absolutely bursting to find out what you have been doing. So please let us know. I'm sure I'll let Boaty speak in a minute, but we're going to be taking you up until at least midnight, and I am going to be trying out some new features that Boaty doesn't know about, so that could be quite fun. But if you want to give us a call, the number is 07391 175856. I've now memorized that number, so no need to read off any auto cue papers anymore. So yeah, do chat, give us a call, give us a voice note, let us know how your day has been. Boaty, how are you this evening?
Well, a little stressed and flustered because yet another last-minute technical hits, darlings. Now, God, it's never ending, isn't it? Right, I've discovered that with the new microphones, on a joint live, if I plug the microphone in, then the Emma disappears, her audio disappears. The new microphones, they've got a thing, you can't hear audio when the microphone is plugged in. And I knew about that, but I didn't stop to think that how and whether it would affect a joint live, and it clearly does. So we're not using microphone. Well, I'm not using a microphone tonight. So hopefully you will hear me okay, and the problem will be solved tomorrow because bizarrely, to solve all of the problems, I have had to order some really cheap crap microphone like the old ones so that we can get back to square one. But there we are. Other than that, I've had a fabulous day at the yard with Captain Mustard and Matron and Mr. Matron, Matron's husband, the lovely Andy.
On the subject of audio, can I just ask, because last week I was told repeatedly that I couldn't be heard properly. Can everybody let me know that they can hear me okay? Because if you remember last week, people kept on saying I was very quiet. And that's not like me to be very quiet. So, yeah, if you've got any problems with my audio, can you let me know? If I don't see anything saying otherwise, I'll just presume that you can hear me. Either that or you can't hear me and you're happy about it. So, oh, Peter P says I sound lovely. So we're doing okay there. At least you can hear me. Oh, but don't worry about the call in or voice note issue, because we've tested it and you can still be heard if you call in or send a voice note. So
the power of the iPhone 16, darlings. It's got a mighty speaker.
Right, is there anything else you want to say, Boaty, or shall I dive in?
No, I'm off now. I'm going to go and have a nap.
Right, go and have a little rest. You've probably had a very busy day. Has matron worn you out?
I have had a very busy day. Yeah. 2 trips to the Milkston Road for a start.
2?
Yeah.
Oh. Did you forget your chickpeas or something?
Now, we tried to squeeze in a quick lunch before Mustard had to go and pick the kids up from school because Mrs. Mustard is still on this training course. And there was going to be a 20-minute wait in the International Chippy. So we had to abandon that and go back after Mustard had done child duty. We got there in the end. There will be, darlings, on Wednesday, there will be a Mustard and Boaty do lunch with Matron and Mr. Matron, and it's a good one. Right from the start, it's a good one.
Yeah, matron did tell me. She told me that it'll be a good one, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I shall see who is here. Lord Stiff Upper Lip, as often. Is he first? Let's just check. Hang on. Yep. And he is singing Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. Mean the bare necessities, oh Mother Nature's recipes that brings the bare necessities to life. Emma and Boaty duets coming out soon for Christmas. Buy it.
And you prick a raw paw, next time beware. Don't pick a prickly pear with a paw. If you pick a pear, try to use the claw. But you don't need to use the claw when you pick a pear of the big paw. I like that.
What a wonderful start. Amy is here. She says, good evening, one and all. Wishing Boaty and Emma a sparkling and bubbly live stream. Thank you very much, Amy. I hope you're having a pleasant evening. Jimmy Quinn says, good evening, Boaty and Emma and all, with lots of wine glasses and something. Oh, lots more glasses, champagne glasses. Peter P says, a very good evening to gorgeous Emma Lumps and the Heifer Lump and Boggs. Evening, Peter P. Ian Holly is here. He says, it's Jason King and Emma Peel, glamorous and witty. They are the real deal, and a very good evening to one and all. I love that people are making poetry about us now. Andrew Buttigieg is here. Very good evening, Emma and Boaty and Lord Stiffabblip and Amy and Jimmy and Peter P and Ian. Casbar are here. Hello all. Only here briefly tonight. Going to the gym in a little bit. Is Bruce going to bong some gear? Oh, well, how wonderful of you to join us for the Brucey bit. Now you've heard that bit, I'm sure that's made your evening and you can go to the gym happily. In fact, at the gym, I hope you'll be listening to Chin Up on your earphones while you're doing your old weights. Chin up, chin up. Barry's going to lift some heavy weights. So,
Wouldn't it be more appropriate to listen to it when they were doing chin-ups?
Yes, good point. Chin up. Oh, someone's done something. Oh, no, they haven't. It's a member. Has someone just become a member?
Gigafast, has just become a Momo and Chutney channel member. So thank you very much indeed. Really appreciate that. Welcome to channel membership. And I will be having Momo and Chutney for my lunch tomorrow. So.
And Gigafest, do let us know if it was my amazing intro to the show that encouraged you to become a member. I'd love to know that.
Oh, God, I love me. Who do you love? Don't worry. I've ordered your share of Momo.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited. I really love that. You go, right, if you're a top tier member of Boaty's World, you get to go and stay in the guest cupboard. But not only that, no, you get all the perks. You might get a meticulously planned breakfast. You get to use the bog for at least half an hour every morning. But
hang on.
Also...
That is not an official perk. That was just something that you did.
Oh, that's special for me. Oh, thank you.
And there was no, I wasn't given a choice, was I?
You did get the toilet roll in specially.
You barricaded, you told me to. And then you just barricaded yourself in the bog for an hour and 3/4. I'm not having that down as a channel membership perk.
All right, maybe not that. But you get to request from Boaty what you want to eat from his extensive menu. You know, every night he tells you what he eats. So by now you know what sort of food is available at Windy Bum.
Yeah.
And you can put your request in. So I have requested, because I'm going to see the boatman very soon, and I'm so excited. I have requested a nice portion of Momo. So I can't wait. So after that live stream on that evening that I am there, you will know after that I will be chowing down on some delicious dumplings. I can't wait. So where was I up to? Right. Yeah, Barry was off to the gym. I remember. Oh, it could have been Karen. Didn't ask who it was. Matron is here. She says, good evening all from a Rochdale premiere in room after a lovely day at the Yard of Dreams. I'm a bit congested, excuse me. I'm sure that didn't sound very nice over the microphone. Peter P says, hi, Andrew, the keeper of the box. Pound that box, baby. Well, he doesn't say baby, but Casper is telling you to pound the box. Do you want to do it now, Boaty, or are you going to do it a little later?
I'll do it a little later. I'm just doing a little job.
Remind him a little later. He's just, he's doing the admin. I'm carrying the show now. Boaty sits there and does the admin. That's how it goes. Diane Sturdy says, good evening, good people. Good evening, Diane. I hope you are well. Chaz Brown is here. All right, our kid and inner scrotum, he says. And good evening to you, Chaz, also. Who else have we got? Everyone's saying hello to each other. Chaz says, evening, roommates. Peter P says, scroty fresh to you too, Chaz. And Andrew Buttergeek says, all right, I'll get it out of the way early. Boaty, you pound that box. Thank you. Carry on. Well, good on you, Boaty. Plug your channel. Presumably that's what you're doing. Yeah, good. Mine's nice and clear, though. You can see mine a bit better. Yeah. Well, Boaty has now drawn attention to it. If anybody fancies subscribing to my YouTube channel, it's fascinating.
Oh, for God's sake, we've only been going 9 minutes.
Well, I wasn't going to draw attention to it, but now that you've sort of made me. Yeah, it's Emma Lemon with 2 N's. There we go. Go and have a look. But not now. Enjoy the show first.
Outrageous.
Fun Stuff 24 is here. Says, hello all. Good evening, Fun Stuff. And Diane Sturdy says, good evening to all just joining. But yeah, good evening to you.
Hello, Diane.
Peter P says, Emma has new artwork. Well, it's my YouTube channel. That's all. I don't think I've got any other artwork, have I? And Chaz Brown says, Emma's been using her crayons. Nice YouTube sign. Yeah, that's what I did at school today. And Trisha says, hi, Emma and Jason. Good evening, Trisha. Hope you are well. And your other half. And it says, Emma, Andrew Buttergeek, it. What am I calling you, it? Andrew Buttergeek says, Emma needs a YouTube sticker. Yeah, when I finally settle down on a name and don't keep changing it, then we can think about things like that. Diane said he has already tickled my like button. Oh, Diane. Thank you very much. Steve Cog is here and he's having a little dance by the look of it. Amy says, I've been sweeping up leaves in the garden. So, wonderful. Sounds good. Looks like you got your pink marigolds on, Amy. Skick is here. And he would like to know from you, Boaty, how far is the restaurant from where you live?
One of them is 12 miles from where I live, and the other one is 20 miles from where I live.
There we go. That's answered that question. I hope that answers your question satisfactorily, Skick. Andrew, I can't believe it's not Buttergeek, says autumn leaves. Evening, old love, says Gigafest, who of course became a member shortly after.
Momo and Chutney member as well.
Let's see. There's all people saying hello. Oh, Simone is here. I didn't see her. There she is. She says, how do? Hi, Simone. I hope you're feeling a bit better. You've been quite poorly lately. I hope you're feeling a lot better tonight. And Chaz Brown is saying he can hear me fine, which is fantastic. And Matron says the same. Diane says to Matron, do you have the number mentioned? Too fast to capture. Oh, the phone number, do you mean? I'll type it in the box. Phone 07 956 175. No, I got it wrong. 07391, I think it is. 07391 175 856. If that's not the right number, you'll just chat to whoever you get through to. Right, so it should be in the box there. Ian Holly says, can you hear me clear as a bell? Mark Lyons is here. And he says loud and clear thus far here in New Zealand. So thank you very much, Mark, and good evening. Seacog says, as long as we can see you, Emma. Oh, thank you. I think. You're saying I haven't got anything worth listening to. And yeah, people are saying they can hear both of us.
Excellent.
Pocahontas 100 is here, and he or she, I think you're a female, I seem to remember, says, hello, Boaty, Emma and all in chat. Hope you are both well. Sound is good. Thank you very much. Tracy P in Cardiff is here. Says, hi all. Sound is out of sync with the picture. That might just be a blip, perhaps. If anyone else has got that issue, let us know. But I think it's probably a Wi-Fi or a signal blip as opposed to anything in general.
Could I just point out, somebody mentioned new art. I have some new art today. And there's a family connection to you, isn't there, Emils?
Yes, there is indeed, Boaty. I was actually, before Matron offered that one up to you, I was having a look to see what I'd got when you were saying you wanted pictures, but I didn't have anything I thought you would like. But I think the one you've picked, because, I'll just explain it. Yeah, our grandfather, Matron and I, he was a talented artist, many paintings, different mediums, made models, did all sorts over many years. And there's so much of his art in existence. Anyway, we inherited quite a bit of it. And Matron offered to Boaty and Captain Mustard some of the artwork, because we knew that Boaty was looking for pictures for his wall. So she showed him some of the bits that, the family weren't particularly wanting. And Boaty picked out a piece, which is perfect. I've seen a picture where he's hung it. Oh my God, that is perfect there. And it's really your thing. So, yeah, I'm really pleased that, family artwork has gone to a good home. You can speak about it too if you like.
It's now a community picture because it is, of course, in the community front parlour.
So if you're a top tier member and you go and stay at Windy Bum, you'll get to sit on the bottom stair and look at it as long as you want. Just don't fiddle with the Bee Gees because they've got damaged enough with Boaty knocking into them on his way to bed.
I have not done anything to the Bee Gees. I've not knocked into them. I haven't drunkenly stumbled into them. I absolutely refute that allegation, frankly and fully, and fornicatingly, and in other ways beginning with F. I'm going to move the candle. You're not getting the full atmosphere.
Yeah, I think that's good that you've moved that because I thought I was going to catch fire. It was so close to me. But yeah, is that coming in a video soon? That picture, so everyone can see
it? Probably.
Maybe Wednesday's video or something.
No, right. Tuesday is going to be today's daily, daily diary from today. Wednesday is going to be the Mustard and Boaty do lunch. So Thursday.
Yep, right. So on Thursday you'll be able to see this lovely piece of artwork from my grandfather. Yeah, so that'll be nice. Something for you all to look forward to. So let's scroll down a little bit. You can do some comments if you fancy, or do you want me to keep doing them?
Where did we get to?
A Pocahontas. Oh, hang on. Tracy P said the sound was out of sync.
Yeah. Well, Gigapath says loud and clear, so that's good. Mark Lyon says mushy peas, yummy, and I don't know what that's in relation to, but obviously, darlings, we would, it's not difficult, they're just words, right? 67 people are willing to give their time to you, to sit and to watch you, and the best you can come up with is...
You sound like Bruce Forsyth.
Right. If you're not willing to do the job properly, then bugger off and let them go and watch somebody else, somebody better. Pull yourself together, man. All right, steady. I'm doing my best here. I forgot what I was trying to say now. Oh, yeah, something about mushy peas. I don't know why mushy peas will come into the equation, but we would love to know how your day has gone, and we would love to know what you have been eating. Obviously, the feature is Community Snap to see if there are any, but to explain that feature again, Community Snap. Snap is a slang word where I live now for lunch. Your snap is your lunch. So a community snap is if anybody in the community has eaten something the same as somebody else in the community. It's a tremendous feature. I can't understand why the BBC haven't taken it up. I mean, they need something to replace Top Gear, don't they? And community snap could just be the thing. So for lunch today, in the interest of full and frank disclosure, it was a caravan lunch. We went to the iconic Milkston Road in Rochdale, the culinary capital of the I don't know, of the Pennines or wherever the bloody hell it is. I don't know, somewhere near bleeding Manchester. And we went to the world famous International Chippy, and I had their doner kebab, as did Mustard with the very hot sauce. We shared a bag of chips. Matron had the chicken and chips with salad and sauce, and Andy had he just had a doner kebab with no chips because he's a good healthy boy. So there you go. That's what I had. What did you have, M11?
I'm I'm embarrassed about what I had.
Tell the truth.
I had your
Imagine you.
noodles again.
Oh, that's nothing to be embarrassed about.
I know, but I can't keep off your noodles. I'm addicted.
They're great, aren't they?
It's just that they're so quick and easy, and you don't need many. Once you've got all the, the soy sauces and everything,
Yeah,
and your chu chow chili and all of that business,
yeah,
all you need is some noodles and an
yes,
onion.
yes.
And then it's nice if you've got other bits. But if you haven't got other bits, it's you just need them, and then it's just so quick because. As you know, Boaty, but I'm just telling everyone else, you can watch Boaty's video on it if you want to see him doing it, making it himself. You just soften the boil the noodles, soften them in the hot water,
Yeah.
and then once you've got your pan going with the oils in, and then you to fry your onion up on any other bits and pieces, it's literally a case of noodles going in and all the sauces going in, and
It's
then
yeah, you missed a bit.
I was doing
After
the quick version.
right, the noodles need to be rinsed in cold water and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
let it dry.
But there is that. But the point I'm making is, it literally noodles need to be softened, and the
Yeah,
rest is just an onion in a pan with
yeah,
noodles, and then the sauces, and then
yeah.
obviously, like you say, leave them for a little bit to caramelize, whatever. But I'm just saying the basic concept is noodles softened, onion in a pan, then the sauces with the noodles, and you're done. And I
It,
just love how quick it is.
it's literally a 4-minute cook. It's cheap, it's convenient, it's healthy, and it's bloody tasty.
It's
So
amazing.
if you
I
want to,
can't stop.
if you would like to try my noodles, then you can either
Oh, I'd
become
love to.
a channel, you can become a channel member and come here for lunch, or have a look at my videos. And there are quite a few noodle videos up there, and the two to look for are my classic chow mein recipe and my fusion chow mein recipe. And yeah, have a look. I show you literally step by step. It's cook along. They're dead simple. Any idiot could do them. And yeah, they're cheap. They're tasty. They're and they're super healthy. So don't be embarrassed about having had those for lunch.
Well, the other great thing about them is, if you're on a low shopping day, you haven't got much in the fridge or the cupboard, the day before you do your shopping or whatever, you can still create a really delicious meal, and that's
Yeah,
what's amazing about it.
yeah.
I
You
just
see,
love them. I'm addicted.
follow me for more culinary tips. Right, where did I get to? Oh yeah, Mark Lyons was banging on about mushy peas for no apparent reason. Diane, says matron, I am a bit useless today as I'm on the phone in a hotel. Emma will get you the number in a bit. Oh, well, she's already done that. Mark Lyons is saying hello to everyone. Pocahontas is saying hello to Andrew. Uh, oh, hello. Carol Ann living in the moment is with us. Right, so be careful what you say, you lot. Oh, hang on, what's that? Oh, hang on. Take over, Emma. I've been given a job by matron.
Okay, so I don't need to read that message from matron. Okay. Yeah. Good evening, Caroline. Lovely to see you here. You're well known around these parts. um, Tracy, the matron, is advising Tracy P if we're out of sync to do a refresh. People are saying hi to each other, which is so lovely. I'm coughing. Amy says lunch was okay. Lunch news, Boaty.
Oh, good.
From Amy, lunch was 2 soft-boiled eggs with soldiers. Dinner was leftover chicken curry plus a side order of cauliflower and potatoes. Mark is saying, yeah, Carol Ann is in the house. Welcome, me dearie. You get a lovely welcome here, Carol. I'm not Carol Ann. Apologies. Yeah, lots of people are saying hello to Carol Ann. And she's saying hello back to them. Simone says
of course, now that Carol Ann is here with us, then she has become a community channel. And you know the deal with community channels, darlings. We all support them, don't we? So,
right, shall I throw out her link?
Yeah, shove out the link. Do have a look at Carol Ann's channel. If you enjoy walking in the most beautiful country in the world, if you enjoy motorhomes, caravan life, or a couple of other things, then you will enjoy that channel. Then you will enjoy that channel very much indeed. Highly recommend it.
In the chat box. I'm putting it in the chat box, so anybody go and subscribe to her and then take a look at her videos later. You won't regret it. Carol Ann's channel is... There you go. Carol Ann, all of a sudden, your subs are going to go through the roof.
Yeah, well, you might get 3 or 4, something like that. I am feeling more human today, says Simone, and I think we're all delighted to hear that. Good Tuesday. Hang on. What?
KO.
Yeah.
You want me to do that one? Good Tuesday, innit, bro? Good Monday to innit, mate?
Yeah, it was the next bit I was a bit concerned about.
It's all right. Oh, right, the next one. Can I have a... I don't know what they're trying to say. Do you know?
No, I haven't got a clue, but we haven't got a moderator tonight, so just being
I am a moderator too, so I could do it. But he says, or she says, can I have a do you think that KO can have...
As far as I'm concerned, you absolutely can. Would you like fries with that?
Shall we make it a perk of top tier membership? If KO joins membership, top tier, you can get a
Yeah, with chips.
Yeah, okay, there we go. You can have one if you become a member, top tier. Or you can send a super chat if you want. That also gets you one of them.
Why doesn't Emma's reflection show up in the mirror when the sea cold?
Ooh, it's that spooky month. That's a good point, actually. Why doesn't it?
Matron, who lives in London, has pointed out that those numbers were a bottle of water in Cockney. Apparently.
Okay.
There we are.
I get it.
Yeah.
A bottle of water. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, you can have one of them with top tier membership or super chat as well, with chips.
With chips. Willie Stroker says hi, Boaty, and hi to you, Willie. Great to have you with us. Willie Stroker? Of course he will. Oh dear. More people saying hello. Thank you both for the duet, says Lord Stiffer Flip. You are more than welcome. Mark Lyon says, Carol Ann, are you at home or at base camp? Thanks for popping in. You can curl up and watch in bed if it's late for you, like Emma often does. You want a bit of sausage too, says Crazy P. Cardiff. A fistful of Momo. Is it true, asks Willie, that gingers don't have souls? Boaty's been listening to Neil Diamond. He's got his jeans on. Yeah, well, normally I'm suited and booted, but today, darlings, today has been my day off. I've spent the day in a car yard. I was quite late home, and I couldn't be asked to get changed, to be honest. So, yeah, you get me in my scruffs tonight.
Tonight you get the Reverend Blue Jeans.
Yeah, quite. I know that normally you get a vision of sartorial dapper elegance before you, but yeah, tonight you just get this old wreck. Her name is Emma. She wants a Momo. And Carol Ann is replying to Mark and saying that she's actually at home and had a strong coffee to stay awake. 62 people in the chat, says Matron. Don't forget to like, says Jimmy Quinn. Hope you can see my messages, says Pocahontas100. Having broadband issues. And people are pointing out that they can indeed see those. Do you have any experience in older Land Rovers, Mr. Boaty? Depends what you mean by older. I own an older Land Rover. Experience with them? Yeah, some. I mean, what sort of experience would you like? I own one. I've owned them in the past. If you mean Land Rover, by Land Rover, if you mean Defenders, then not so much, because as far as I'm concerned, they are the worst car that's ever been made. They're horrendous. They're horrific. And if you are shaped as I am, you won't fit in a Defender, and it will try to kill you. A Defender, I'm 6'5", darlings, and trying to put me in a Defender is like trying to put a really big thing into a really small space. I couldn't think of a suitable metaphor there. So I don't fit in them. I'm really uncomfortable. It's full of sharp, pointy things that just want to hurt you. Yeah, a Defender is a car that just wants to hurt you. So I've had as little to do with them as possible. But I've owned Discoveries, Range Rovers. I currently own an early Mark I Freelander. So, yeah. So I have a little. There's the phone number if anybody would like to send a voice note, and do send voice notes in, darlings. We're loving the voice note feature, aren't we, Emma?
Yes, we are. And actually, I've got a feature I'm going to run tonight, which can involve the voice note as well, which it will be very exciting, I'm sure.
Do you want to talk about that now?
Well, I was just going to spring. All right, we can do that now, and I will type in the chat to instigate it. Because what I've thought is, of course, everybody, a lot of people know that at the yard, in the caravan, Boaty and Mustard, they play the Hedgehog of Truth. And of course, the Hedgehog of Truth is being made homeless. And I thought it could be fun to bring the Hedgehog of Truth feature into our live streams. So what I thought we could do is when we run the feature, I'm going to type into the box now, Hedgehog of Truth questions, please. You can either type the questions into the chat box, or you can send a voice note to Boaty on 07391175856. Ask a question, and Boaty and I both have to answer it truthfully. And we don't have a hedgehog to clutch, so maybe we should clutch our tinkles or something else. Or if you don't want to do that.
Hang on, I didn't sign up to this.
What, you don't want to clutch your tinkle?
Well, no, I'm always happy to clutch my tinkle, obviously. No, I thought that we would be asking them probing and embarrassing questions. That's the way it works in the caravan. They're going to ask me some horrendous things, and I've got to tell the truth.
Yeah, but it's only going to run for a very short while. So literally we'll pick one question from the chat box and one voice note perhaps, or something like that. What do you reckon?
Okay. Whatever. I'll go with it.
Right, I'm going to type in the chat box now, and then how about I type it in the chat box. Once I send the Hedgehog of Truth question, please, we have to take the first question that comes after that. So you don't have to answer a load of questions, you just answer the first one. Is that okay?
Yeah, but you know me, I like questions, and I'm hideously indiscreet and inappropriate.
You were just complaining about having to answer them.
I know, but then I just suddenly remembered that I like that sort of thing, and I have absolutely no shame.
So we will run with this then. As soon as I send this Hedgehog of Truth questions, please, you can send questions underneath it. Or you can send a voice note on 07391 175856, and you can ask either Boaty or myself or both of us, and we have to answer it honestly. So what I'll do is then we'll run it for a while, and then I could maybe end the feature at some point. Otherwise, all evening they're just going to be bombarding us with loads of questions.
Yeah, but we're not going to even get to the questions for about another 3/4 of an hour. How far behind are we on comments?
The other feature I'm running tonight is the Carol Ann Award.
Oh.
So we can look forward to that. But I think we'll wait till after wine o'clock for that, because I just think we should.
Does it involve?
Yeah, it does.
Right. Okay. Well, I shall look forward to finding out all about that.
And of course, we've got the wine o'clock news at 11 o'clock, so stick around for that, because, oh my God, I don't know what I was on when I wrote that news.
Okay. Sounds like fun. Okay. Right. Tracy says everything's fine. It was a problem at her end, and we are now fully in sync. Eric is here, and that's Eric with a K, a very distinct kind of Eric, who says, wow, ha, 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 I love to see. And that's lovely. I'm delighted about that. Caroline says, hi, Boaty. Sorry, my internet slipped, and the message didn't send. Not to worry. Paper Mile is coming, says Gigafast. That will cost everyone loads more. Here we go. Simone has got shopping news. I finally went shopping today, says Simone, with a note of pride in her voice. And I have a full belly. I bought a fruit smoothie, and it was amazing. Followed by a chicken curry for dinner, some Snacker Jacks, a pink lady apple, and a yoghurt. Well, what a splendid stomachful that is indeed. If the screen and audio is out of sync, just reload YouTube, says Mark. That often fixes it. Diane says, Emma, I tried the number. Obviously not correct. Lol. Some other poor person.
You're
got
joking!
woken up.
Oh my God! Where's the number then?
I'm going to say I've got nothing through on my personal phone or on the community phone.
07391 175 856. What did I write then?
No idea. Right, Ian Hully says, Windy Bum is turning into the Tate Gallery, just like Vision On in the 1970s. It is a bit.
That was the right number I put there.
All right.
You might have misdialed.
Boaty's always tired on Monday, says T-Cold. I am. I blame Mustard. It's not Mustard's fault. The reason I'm always tired on Mondays, darlings, is that I've done a full week of work. I've had a super busy weekend at the restaurant. I do live streams every night, so I go to bed really late every night. And what I need to do on Monday is to stay in bed all day and just catch up, because Monday mornings, I promise you, I am dead. Now, this morning, the last thing I wanted to do was to wake up. Well, I mean, I wanted to wake up at some point, but, you know, not as early as I did. And then the last thing I wanted to do was to get out of bed. And then the last thing I wanted to do was to leave my lovely cottage and drive for an hour and a half to the Pennines. I would have loved to have just stayed in bed, but on a Monday, I get my ass out of bed and I do something. Normally, it's the yard, or I'll be doing something with friends, or I'll be making a special video like doing the Height of Abraham. It's my day off. I only get one day off a week. We only close one day a week. And I tell myself that I mustn't waste it, but I'm always knackered. So by the time Monday night comes around, I am absolutely buggered. But don't worry, darlings. I might be in a bit of a downswell right this moment, but at 11 o'clock, I will open the wine and I will be rejuvenated, my darlings. That's what I'll be. I will be well and truly rejuvenated. And as that wonderful wine makes its way down my Gladys clack and into my bread basket and wine storage facility, you will see my face beginning to radiate with joy. The years will drop away from me. The worries and care will float off me and just form a small pool on my green carpet here in the dining area of Windy Bottom Cottage, a mouldy and damp little place perched up on the moors in the Peak District National Park in the arse end of nowhere, darlings. Oh, yeah. And then the hour between 11 and whenever this finishes will be a time of wonder and joy for all concerned. And then when
you did.
finished, Hello?
Carry on.
No, I've lost
I
my flow.
interrupted your flow. Oh, sorry. I was just going to say you missed something out. You missed out the fact that we all have to watch you have a winegasm for about 5 minutes on screen, where you basically make dodgy noises and all our pretzels clench up.
Yeah, well, I mean, that just shows how close we are. I feel so connected to each and every one of you watching this that I'm comfortable with you sharing what is a very intimate and special moment for me. So that's a lovely thing. You're welcome.
Right. And I also want to just mention as well, I have prepared a squeak of the week in Matron's absence, and we haven't done that for a long time. So you can
No,
look
it's
forward to that.
ages since we've done Squeak of the Week.
Well, it's because Mustard stopped doing his live streams. That was where we were getting them all from. He stopped.
Yeah, he
But
was a
I've got,
riff.
but then you took over, so you know, you became our new source. Or was it your wine fridge door? Wasn't it? Sorry.
Right, yeah, indeed. Simone says, smack the like button in the left testicle or testiclay. Never sure how that should be pronounced. Oh, have you? Are you? That's nice. We don't need to read those out, do we? I've been mostly eating Prozac, says Geekafast. Caroline says, I had my usual lunch today, Boaty. And unfortunately, I know what Caroline's usual lunch is. It's absolutely lovely. Really top class.
Does it involve peanut butter by any chance?
Sorry?
Does it involve peanut butter by any chance?
Yeah, and baps.
Oh, oh! We
Steady.
don't talk about baps on this channel. Much.
Much, yeah. Does anyone else know the number, says Diane? It's out there. Right. If you want the definitive number, just look at the thumbnail of this or any Monday night live stream. It's on there. Don't ask me what the number is. I haven't got a clue.
It's 07. Get a pen, everybody. Are you ready?
Oh, God, not again.
391 175 856. Well, I don't know. Nobody seems to be knowing it. It's on the thumbnail, is it?
It's on the thumbnail, yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you write it on your stupid channel, stupid advert?
No, because then they'll be too busy reading that and not reading what my, YouTube channel is. I need subscribers.
God, it's all about you, isn't it?
Come on, I'm trying to beat you, Boaty. You and your 6,500 subscribers. I'm nearly there.
Well, use your womanly charms. Get your kit off.
Oh, like somebody else in the chat this evening.
Don't go there. Don't go there. Caroline is a splendid lady, and it's very unfortunate that she has some weird malady that just means that approximately once per video, her clothes just fall off. She can't help it. It's not her fault. It's just something that she has to live with. And quite frankly, I salute her for having the bravery to do a YouTube channel when you have that weird and unfortunate malady going on in your life. I mean, you imagine it, right? You put yourself in Caroline's shoes. Imagine you're just walking along to the butcher, carrying your string bag ready to get your sausages and your faggots, and suddenly your clothes fall off. Now, that would be bad enough just walking down the street. But Carolina's got a camera trained on her. It's terrible. And you can't edit that sort of thing out of a video. So, fair play to her, I say. She's got, anyway, that's enough about that.
Sorry, Caroline.
A tiny Land Rover snap, Emma, says Peter Pete. I found one too.
Oh, did you get one? Oh, right.
Rochdale, do you go near Delft, says Gigafast. I don't know, we go to the Milkston Road. Where is Mr. Stephen Paddy, asked Tracy P. He's AWOL, isn't he? He's missing in action. What on earth did I just run into, says Anthony. Well, we don't know. We can't see what you're doing. Did it hurt? If it hurt, it was possibly a wall. If it was like soft and squashy, then it could have been a bed, a settee, or possibly my Uncle Barbara, who is a very soft and squashy gentleman indeed. The only thing that's the only thing I miss about my ex-wife, says Geek Fast. She couldn't half cook. Not so good at everything else, but Mark Lyon says, how will Boaty and Emma react to the infamous Carol Ann being with us tonight? Can't wait, lol. We're honoured with your presence, CA, from living in the moment.
Caroline, you're a legend around these parts, I have to say.
Totally. Yeah. A legend in her own peanut butter fueled lunchtime. I'm playing golf on the Xbox, says T Cold, and for information, he's on hole 16 or F6. 16. Peter P had gravel axe on toast with hovmyrtles, which is a mustard and dill sauce. That sounds rather good. So, is Boaty's quick cooking also applicable to his pottering? Asks Andrew. That's
These
a very
days.
different kind of noodle. Oh, thank God that wasn't a Hedgehog of Truth question. Is Boaty office looking something more comfortable? Yeah, we don't need to read that one out, do we? It'll be the... DL is with us. A very good evening to Emma and Boaty, and indeed one and all. There is the link to Carol Ann's channel. Do check it out. Bernie 3D Prince says that proper snap is a phrase once used by miners in Yorkshire. And by miners, he means people who mine underground. He doesn't mean people aged under 16. A long time ago, as their lunchbox made a snap noise when opening, and used in Capstick Comes Home song. Very diplomatic, Boaties.
Well, you were diplomatic initially. I think we've moved on from that.
Yeah, this relates to some time ago. I think you're actually stuck for words there, Boaty. A couple of other things, haha. Emma, I was going to ring in and chat about your channel, says Diane. I had some ideas following last night.
What happened last night?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, I'd love to hear what they are, Diane. If you want to, you could ring in, obviously, or on my videos, I have got an email address if you want to send an email and we can have a chat. What do you mean Emma's gone chav? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Thanks, Andrew. What does that mean?
Peter P says great paddleboarding vid, and that's aimed at Carol Ann, who did a paddleboarding vid. Are you two, asks Willie Stroker, are you two actually in the same house? No, we are hundreds of miles away from each other.
Don't lie, Boaty, I'm in the other room.
My other room wouldn't look like that. For the sake of completeness, I am in the glorious Peak District, and the M11 there is in Norwich, where they still pointed aeroplanes and things.
And Boaty absolutely loves driving down to Norwich. He loves it. Can't get enough of it.
Yeah.
There's a very good roller coaster he's enjoyed in Norfolk, though.
I did enjoy that roller coaster. That was very good indeed. Noel says hi from Ireland, and hi to you, Noel. Thank you for joining us. Bosh, boom, message deleted.
Matron's on it then.
Hey?
Matron's obviously moderating.
She is, bless her. Andrew says, big things into little spaces. You need Boaty's pottering lube. You certainly do. Almost Zen is with us. Good evening. And now introducing your tag team champions of the world, Emma and Boaty. Hello, Almost Zen. Thank you for joining us. Damien Eves is with us. Says hello, everyone. Pingu Concord is here. Greetings, honourable bungholes, he says, and greetings, honourable community. Greetings indeed to you all. Lovely to have. Oh, it's nice when Pingu turns up. I like Pingu. Mark Lyon says, Boaty, will your infamous spicy noodles survive freighting to me in New Zealand? Emma Lemon raves about them. Yummy. Well, no, they wouldn't, Mark, but I've got plenty of video up on my channel showing you exactly how to make them. So just have a look at one of them. That's what Emma did. And then just copy what I did.
And they're really, really easy.
Tweak it to suit yourself. But yeah, they're cheap, easy, tasty, and healthy. Ticking all the boxes there. Community news. I'm not reading that out.
You just don't want all your secrets out there.
I don't. You can read it if you want to.
Oh, she says Boaty's farts never smell, except today when it was so toxic even mustard left the lockup. I've never smelt Boaty's farts. Like, they always don't have any scent at all, no matter what he's eaten or drunk or whatever. And I've been quite close to him when he's done them, and yeah, not a whiff at all. So what have you done? What were you eating or drinking to be blasting your best friend and matron and Two String Productions out of the lockup?
I was in a bit of a rush this morning, what with being tired. And pardon me for mentioning this, but I didn't have my morning poo before leaving the cottage.
That's disgraceful.
Yeah, well,
was there a woman in there taking over half an hour?
No. Oh, hang on. I think we have a
6 minutes till the news.
So I can ring you back if it is. Cheers, bye.
Why did that only work halfway through?
Hi, Emma and Boaty, just checking this is the number.
Oh, no, I've pressed the wrong thing.
It is the number, though. You got it right.
It is the number. You have reached the right number. Where did I get to?
The fart smelling.
Oh, right. Gigafire says it's a Series 2 Defender that I've acquired cheap. My daily is a 23-plate Range Rover. I'm not too keen on it. It does the job. And now we have a caller. Let's put you on speakerphone. Good evening, mystery caller.
Hello.
Hello.
This is Diane.
Hello, Diane. You might need to turn your device, the volume on your device down.
Okay, bear with me.
Bearing with. Oh.
On the television, not on your phone.
Yeah.
I think Boaty meant turn the volume down on your television or your device you're watching the live stream on, not on your phone.
That is what I meant. I forget that people watch YouTube on televisions now. I'm very much out of touch. I don't have a television, darling, so I don't understand all of these clever things that televisions
Oh
can
my
do.
God. The thought that somebody might be watching us on like a 60-inch television is quite scary.
Good evening, mystery caller.
Is that Boaty?
There we are. That's better. Hello.
Hello, Boaty. I'm
Hello.
just checking in. Wanted to talk to Emma.
You can talk to Emma. She's right there. Emma, I'm handing this caller over to you.
Thank you very much, Boaty. Good evening, Diane. You okay?
Bear with me. I've lost the stream. I've lost YouTube. Are you there?
Yeah, we're here.
All right, Emma, it's Diane Sturdy.
Good evening.
Hello. Honestly, you're very, very low. I'm just going to...
We can hear you very loud and clear, so...
Yeah. Sorry about that. I've tried several times. But what I was thinking about in the messages from last night about your YouTube channels, I think with your voice and your face, you could do several different things. You could do...
Yeah, like porn.
Story. No, not Boaty's stories, but you could do children's and adults because they're a real buzz at the moment with well-being audio stuff, and also your singing voice. You could do sort of singing nursery rhymes, you could do singing for adults, you could do bedtime stories for adults and children, because that's a real thing at the moment. So, you know, that was just my view. I just thought you could do that, and I think you'd be really good at it.
Oh, thank you very much. I mean, obviously, if I was doing something for children, I would have to have a different channel, because I wouldn't want to look stuff for children on the same channel.
But you're going to have to sort of systemize it. But honestly, I think because of your voice, I think you could do a lot of that, you know, even if you had 2-3 channels.
Oh, thank you very much.
I know it's different for children, obviously, but honestly, I think you've got the tools to be able to do it. That was
thank you very much.
Probably not very well. And I just think, go for it.
I wonder how that works with, you know, is it a copyright thing if I were to be reading out a children's book? Because when I was trying to do Disinterested Car Girl, I bought a car magazine with the thought that I might read some articles out, until I researched on the internet and it said you can't read out copyright material on YouTube. It's against, it's illegal. I know some people do read children's stories on YouTube, but I don't know if they have to get special permissions.
Yeah, you could do, but I think it's worth investigating. And even if there are no on YouTube. I think when I first came on, I said I wasn't a YouTube, expert, but I think it'd be worthwhile you doing that. There's a real huge, I've got a HR background, and I think well-being and so on at the moment is, really out there.
Oh, right. I could write some bedtime stories.
Oh, we don't want any of your stories, Boaty.
Bedtime stories,
Boaty. I actually wrote a children's book, but I don't know how to go about getting it published. But I've got it's only like preschool book.
Yours, why not start reading that out?
Exactly. Good idea.
Well, I thought that, but I would like to have it made. I know that you can self-publish on Amazon, so people can buy. When people buy off Amazon, they make the book. But I don't know how to do it. But I would, if I were to be going to read that out on YouTube, I would like it to be available to purchase somewhere, because otherwise, people might just steal the story. It's just a preschool book.
The other thing is to use AI. Like, I sound like an expert. I'm not, honest to God. I have to check with my son. But you can produce books online through AI.
Well, I was just thinking that in terms of getting it published, Ems, if you had it on YouTube and you had X amount of views and subscribers, you could go to a publisher with that and say, right, this is what I'm doing, publish this book. So it'll work in your favour.
Because then you can say people are interested, people like it,
And
because
it's
you can create stuff on AI through e-publishing, and that's your story, whatever, and you could do that. So I've thought about it myself, actually, but I've not got there yet. But yeah, if it's yours and you create from AI.
And once it's up there on YouTube, then that is copy dated, so then you get an automatic copyright on it.
Okay, that's a good point as well. I mean, because I could start off a channel with that and then do like the story reading and things like that potentially. It's something I'll think about. Thanks very much. It's something definitely for me to think about.
Honestly, I think so, and also like singing nursery rhymes and so on, because you've got a lovely singing voice. So
thank you very much.
You've got the stuff to be able to do it, and I've been looking at that and so on, but I haven't got your singing voice and so on. But just the stories, I know at the moment, as I said, there's a real push on health and well-being, and I don't know what they call it now, but those people who do stories and white noise stuff out there, and I just think, go for it. And even if you have to pay copyright, I think, you know, what you'll be able to do will make it worth it, to be honest with you.
Well, I am now going to put an ad hoc well-being section into this live stream, and I'm going to offer you my advice, darlings. Healthy mind, healthy body, wine and curry. It's the way forward. There are very few emotional human problems that can't be solved. That can't be solved by wine and curry.
Don't think I didn't see you having your winegasm while Diane was talking.
It's a real thing. If you do some research, Emma, and you, Boaty, if you do some research, you know, it's people are going out there and just doing mantras online for people.
I could do that.
Yeah, no, not those mantras. But honestly, I think health and well-being is the way at the moment. It's a huge business out there, and I just think go for it.
Let me have a quick go, see if I can get my head around this.
Oh God, here we go.
Hello, darlings. Good evening. Now, I would like you to make yourselves comfortable and imagine that you are in a place that makes you happy, relaxed, and at peace. And then I want you to imagine a lovely pair of boobs coming into that space and approaching you. Is that the kind of thing?
That's a bit scary, Boaty.
Obviously.
Oh.
I wouldn't want a lovely pair of boobs approaching me.
Emma, sort him out.
Don't worry, I will.
No, it's Emma's stuff, not yours, unless you change the boobies. Maybe, actually, that might be on the dark web. Maybe.
He's tried that.
I'm not going there.
You need to go on the dark web.
I bloody don't.
Do it properly.
I'll stick to my Reverend Boaty's bedtime stories. It's so much. Have you heard either of them?
No.
Yeah, don't.
Do I need to?
No.
No.
Please don't. Don't.
No.
Don't. No.
Boaty's been gaining subs. Don't try and lose them.
Yeah, steer well clear of my bedtime stories. Honestly, you would need trauma counselling after that.
I rang in just to, you know, because I was thinking last night after my comment, I think Emma could do really well with her face, her lovely voice, her singing voice as well. I just think you've got an audience there.
Oh, thank you very much. You get me a big ego in a minute.
I agree with you. I think she's wasted. I've been telling her this for ages. I mean, I genuinely can't understand why she doesn't go on the game. I mean, men clearly like her. You know, it just seems a waste.
No. She needs to use her lovely face, her lovely voice, and then discard you, and you know, she'll be fine. But you know what? I'm going to have a glass of wine after this. But I also wanted to thank you both, because I think when I mentioned very first, I'm very shy, and you two have brought me out a bit. So I just wanted to say thank you for that.
That's lovely.
Oh, bless you. That's lovely to hear.
And we love having you in the community.
I've really got into the community, and honestly, Emma, I meant every word I said. Honestly, you really should.
Thanks very much, and it's really lovely to have you here.
And I think you'll find that, you know, that I don't know what they call it now, well-being or whatever, but I really think you could do that.
Oh, bless you, my lovely. And thank you so much for calling in. We've passed 11 o'clock, so we should move on to the wine o'clock news. But we will say.
I will move on. It took me 4 to 5 attempts with the phone number, but I got there eventually.
Well, now you know exactly where we are. So Don't you dare be a stranger. Let's make this a regular thing.
But anything, Emma, I'll happily help you out. Not that I'm an expert, but honestly, go for it. And I
Thank you.
And
thank you very much.
Else I seem to have taken over, but I didn't mean to.
Oh, not at all. It's what it's all about.
Love you all. Love you all.
Lovely to hear from you, and enjoy your glass of wine as I'm enjoying this one.
Take care, everybody.
And
Thanks.
you.
Good
Bye
night,
bye.
Diane.
Oh, how lovely was that?
And it's lovely to hear from a different person, and the fact that she's feeling all ingrained now in your scrotum, Boaty.
Well, yes.
Anyway,
Sean has got some advice for you.
Oh gosh.
And good evening, Sean.
Good evening, Sean.
Buy a children's book from 100 years ago, and you will be safe regarding copyright.
Right.
No, that's not a joke, because
I know, but I think that I might struggle with that.
Why?
I'm not very good at, because presumably there'd be fancy language, and I'm not very good at fluently reading.
Right, 100 years ago was 1924. We're not going back to bloody Chaucerian times. You're not going to be reading out the Wife of Bath prologue and tale. In 1924, I think you'll find that they were using pretty much the language that we're using now.
Well, I don't know about that. I've seen books from like the 70s, and it's not the same as it is today. I can give it a go, though.
Well, whatever. It was jolly good advice. But if you want to throw that good advice back in Sean's face and poo-poo both him and his advice, then that's up to you.
No, it's interesting advice. Thank you very much, Sean.
Right, crack on with the wine and clack news.
Well, I don't know what you're going to make of the news tonight. I think I'm losing the plot with the news, but we'll go for it. So, the wine and clack news. The wine and clack news. Belated. It's the wine and clack news. Do do do. Because the jingles still aren't fixed yet, so I have to sing them. So, are we ready? I'm not sure about this. Good evening, and this is your increasingly ridiculous wine and clack news. In celebrity news, after making the bold statement that viewers only tune in to see him and not his sidekick Captain Mustard, former Top Gear presenter Steve Berry had his eyes open today regarding the president of the Muff Magnet Club. After catching an eyeful of the infamous pork sword, Mr. Berry came to the stark realization that although he might have been big in the 90s, Captain Mustard is big in the trouser snake department, and as such has a plethora of admiring fans. Mr. Berry is now looking into forming a similar club of his own entitled Steve's Berries. However, it is highly anticipated that compared to Captain Mustard's stiff success in this area, Mr. Berry will flop. In entertainment news, the Bee Gees have been forced to cancel the Derbyshire leg of their UK tour due to somebody piercing their leaves and accusing them of menstruation. Following allegations that this abuse was a result of hot young lady being slammed into them, prime suspect Bernard has been tracked down and questioned. Supermodel Bernard denies all allegations and states that the damage was likely a result of Boaty's hyperactive and over-attentive noodly appendage. An article that Bernard states that she herself has previously been confronted with, which resulted in her seeking therapy. And in transport news, another car is shortly to leave the Yard of Dreams after Matron decided it would make the ideal dagging vehicle. Matron spent today with 3 men at the yard who performed some thoroughly vigorous testing. The vehicle was subsequently found to be more than suitable, and dynamic dagging activities are to begin shortly. However, it is important to stress that no hedgehogs were harmed during the testing of the car. And that is your Wine O'Clock news for this evening. The Wine O'Clock news, the Wine O'Clock news. It's the Wine O'Clock news. Do 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 do.
Top Gear Steve Berry is going to sue your ass.
He did say that on the video. He said
Did
to
he?
Mustard, he on a video, today's video, he said to Mustard, the viewers only tune in to see him and not Mustard. And he said, why would anybody want to tune into you unless they've got some kind of hairy fetish? So I made a story around it.
I can't argue with any of that. I don't watch those videos, so I don't know what is said. But yeah, I would like to be associated with the remarks of former Top Gear presenter, TV's very own Roger Melly, Steve Berry. Yeah, I completely agree.
Should we do Squeak of the Week?
Oh, go on then.
Okay, here we go. I'll just send it to you, and then I will sing the jingle because obviously I can't, I can't.
Do we have to have the jingle?
Yeah, I'll just sing it. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's a Squeak of the Week. Go for it, Boaty.
Yeah. To be fair, I genuinely couldn't think of a way that those jingles could be worse, but you've made them worse. Well done. Oh, hang on.
And we'll find out who the winner is after you've played it.
I haven't got Messenger set up on that phone. I'll have to do it on this one.
Oh.
Professional, you see.
All the
Always
effort I went to. I've been working hard on these features while you've been frolicking around at the yard with Matron and Mustard and Two String Productions.
Here we go.
I heard that. You can fart over it when Bruce. We won't hear you over Bruce.
Oh, it's still going.
So yes, you can turn it off now. So yeah,
right, that's it. That's enough.
The
of
winner
that.
of the Squeak of the Week this week is our very own Mr. Boaty. I'm so proud of you. Speech.
Well, I would like to thank the little people who made this award possible. The M11, who's about 4'10", and Matron, who is about 4'9.5". Thank you both. I would like to thank my parents, but unfortunately they are spending time being dead for tax purposes at the moment. Cheers. This is the proudest moment of this hour so far.
Wonderful. Well deserved.
Thank you. We'd better crack on with some... We'd better crack on with... What?
I would say there's plenty more where they came from.
Oh, good. Right. Oh, that'll be something to look forward to.
Right, so... I think Noel said, is it big? We got to that question, did we? Project Nigel says, hello, turkey flippers.
Yeah, don't read that.
I said flippers. Pingu is saying hi to people. Right, the Hedgehog of Truth has started now. So, Tiff KH is asking, although this isn't quite the sort of question we were asked after, but we'll go for it. Is depression like entropy? Entropy? I don't even know what that is. Do you know what that is?
Well, I'll Google it so you don't have to.
I'm Googling it too, yeah. Oh my God. I can't answer that. It's too complicated.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well, you can answer that question.
Hold on. Right, so what was the question?
Is depression like entropy?
Well, my opinion would be that yes, in many ways it is. And certainly one of my most oft repeated pieces of advice for people who do suffer from depression would be to introduce order and routine into your life, because the state of depression mimics entropy in many ways, but but also the elements that are highlighted here regarding entropy, they can trigger depression, they can exacerbate depression. So yeah, my personal answer to that would be yes, it can be very much like entropy, and it will feed the depression. And one of the tools in your emotional armory that you can deploy would be routine and order. Yeah, that would be my answer to that.
There we go. That was a good answer.
Thank you.
Willie Stroker is asking a question to you, Boaty. He wants to know if you've done very naughty things with Mustard Snake.
Nope.
I didn't think you had, but I thought I'd better put the question to you. And I do believe that that is the honest answer from Boaty. I don't think he's...
Of course, it's the bloody honest answer.
I don't think he's tugging your tinkle there.
We're two incredibly heterosexual, randy men.
So you keep on trying to convince us, Boaty.
Oh, God.
Right, so Peter P is saying, Hedgehog of Truth, strangest place you've enjoyed a Momo. Oh, if I were to answer that one, I've only enjoyed a Momo at Windy Bum or at Longston Edge.
Well,
I would say Windy Bum is the stranger place.
No, I mean, you had a Land Rover lunch, so you ate Momo cooked outside on the top of a hill in the beautiful Peak District. I would call that a strange place.
No, I wouldn't. I think that that's a beautiful place. I would say Windy Bum is the stranger of the two places.
Well, I would say it's a beautiful place, but it's probably a strange place to find Momo. I mean, I can guarantee you that I was going to say nobody's eaten Momo there before, but they have. I have. But I'm the only other person who has, apart from Matt and Simon, because I cooked Momo for them.
So is that the strangest place that you've had Momo, or have you had it somewhere else that was stranger?
No, Longston Edge, that would be the place.
Steve Cook says, poor Hedgehog's freezing in the caravan.
It's fine. We checked it out today.
Peter P says, hi, Mustard, the brown sheep of the community. Well, I'm not sure what Caroline is responding to, but she's put, the what? Lol. Don't know what. Oh, the Hedgehog of Truth. The Hedgehog of Truth. Right, we need to explain it for Caroline. Would you like to explain it?
Right. Some while ago, I got fed up with spending my Monday days off over winter in a car yard where I froze my bollocks off, got soaking wet, got cold, got miserable. And I said, for God's sake, will somebody please donate us a caravan? And Pingu very kindly did. Pingu very kindly donated a 1984, I can't remember the make and model now, but a 1984 German two-berth caravan, which we collected and took to the Yard of Dreams. Now, there were many things in that caravan. There was a brand new bedding set, which is now on my bed here in Windy Bum. There was a chemical toilet, which quite frankly frightened me. There were many, many other things. Amongst them was a small hedgehog. Now, Captain Mustard and I started eating lunch in the caravan. And we have an ongoing feature, Mustard and Boaty do lunch, where, for those who don't know, we have lunch, I film it, and everything that we say during the film is unedited. I edit the beginning and the end, you know, the intro and the outro, but other than that, it's completely fly on the wall. I don't redact anything. I don't edit anything out. It is just absolutely what is said. And that led on to Mustard and Boaty Do Lunch With, where we invite celebrities to come and have lunch with us in the caravan. And we do the same to them. We film it completely live. And completely unedited, which was really good fun with Mr. Steve Berry, ex-Top Gear presenter, because he was hideously indiscreet about James May. And over this lunch video, told us all sorts of stories about what James May got up to when they were doing the overseas shoots and the hotel staff that he ruthlessly podgered and all of that sort of thing. But anyway, in the caravan, there was a little stuffed hedgehog type teddy bear toy. And one day I decided that that was the Hedgehog of Truth and introduced this element to the lunch videos. So if you hold the Hedgehog of Truth, you have to answer any question with complete honesty. And the Hedgehog of Truth will know if you try and lie and will make it clear. Mustard lied once during a Hedgehog of Truth question, and the hedgehog stole his car keys and caused chaos for 2 days. That's true. True story. And the keys were eventually found. The keys to the lockup, the key to the yard, the key to his house, everything. They were found 2 days later underneath the Hedgehog of Truth. So, if you tell a fib, you get punished. So that's what the Hedgehog of Truth is. It's a small stuffed hedgehog that has magical powers. And if you come for lunch in the caravan, then you will be invited to take hold of the Hedgehog of Truth and you will be asked questions which you have to answer very honestly. So there you go. That's what the Hedgehog of Truth is.
The hedgehog has been made homeless, or is being made homeless, because Sir George Roger Boaty, the caravan, is sadly going to be leaving the Yard of Dreams very soon. So the hedgehog is being made homeless, and that got me thinking it would be wonderful to adopt him and have him, for the live streams for Monday nights. And I thought then we can incorporate that as a feature. Not permanently, maybe, but occasionally could be a bit of fun. So I thought, yeah, tonight, invite questions, and Boaty has to imagine he's clutching that hedgehog. He can have an imaginary hedgehog, but he has to tell the truth to the Hedgehog of Truth questions in response.
And the hedgehog will be coming here to Windy Bottom, and it will be a feature on live streams going forward.
Oh, fab. Really?
It can live in the guest cupboard.
Oh God, no, because when I sleep in there, then I'll feel like, he's watching me.
He will, and you will be judged.
He'll be judging whatever I do in there. I'll have to behave myself next time.
What, you mean you didn't behave yourself last time?
Of course I didn't.
Were you inappropriate in my guest cupboard?
You were asleep and snoring. You didn't hear anything.
Outrageous. Outrageous. No wonder you insisted I laundered the bedding.
Anyway, what do you think killed the spider?
Move on.
So, Matron says, hello, Mustard. It's a bit lively with the randoms in here tonight. Andrew Buttergeek says, hello, Mustard, darling. Any dolphins in your haystack? Yes, I missed the random bollocks, says Project Nigel. If you're still watching Project Nigel, by the way, do feel free to ring in and beast Boaty, like the old days. We miss it. Come on, bring it on. Give him a good beasting. He deserves it. Sure. You must have done something today that warranted a good beasting. So come and give it to him. Mark Lyons said that the Greenwood Boaty's fartage. And then Carol Ann is saying, now I've got to stay up to see what this is all about. I hope it was worth it, Carol Ann. Willie Stroker says, I've seen you and Mustard playing Emerald Hunters at the yard once. Did you?
No, you didn't.
Okay, just checking. Matron is having a good laugh about that, though. Peter P says, did you save the hedgehog's house, the bread bin?
It's still in the caravan and it will be saved.
What are you going to do with it?
I don't know, but I'll save it.
Is it nice? I need a bread bin. Project Nigel says, hello, nice people I know and like. Oh, what about the people you don't know and like? You're just ignoring them.
Well, you're not saying hello to them, no.
Andrew Buttergeek says, wait till Boaty gets some wine in him, Carol Ann. That's when the fun starts. Yeah, that's when he starts stripping off in the kitchen and, farting around the place. And
I've only stripped off in the kitchen once, in fairness.
Ever?
Oh, somebody's just... Oh, it's Diane. It's Diane Sturdy, a super sticker. Thank you so much. That's really kind.
Very kind of you, Diane.
Now, I've only stripped off in the kitchen during a live stream once.
Oh, and I got to witness that. Thanks.
Yeah, you did, apparently. I don't remember any of this. You might be making it up.
I mean, thanks.
You might be making this up. This might not have happened.
No. Well, I'm going to start filming it then, because every time I'm there, you strip off. So
I do not.
Not during the live stream, but you do. And I tried to get it in Llandudno, but you got into bed before I started filming. And, you know, and then the next time you were walking around singing, "Hello, little tinkle, enjoy the cold night air."
I'm sure this didn't happen.
No wonder you're getting demonetized.
You know, the ironic thing about that, last night I was talking about my live streams being quite understandably demonetized. And I titled last night's live stream, why my live streams are not ad friendly. And last night's wasn't demonetized.
And you put the word boobs in the title, didn't you?
I did, yeah. Yeah. Bizarre.
I put something.
Boobs.
Right.
They're wonderful things, aren't they?
No.
I don't know how. Honestly, I don't know how you women get anything done.
Anyway, are you taking note, Caroline? Oh, hang on. Matron sent a message. We have to obey the boss. Oh, okay. Okay, well, yeah. Did you see what Matron just said?
I did, yes.
Apparently, Caroline was saying she needed to stay up to find out what the Caroline feature is. So we better run that for her so she can get to bed. So
I'd like to know what the Caroline feature is.
So we're going to run the Carol Ann feature. So Boaty, I would like you to sing the jingle, please.
Oh God, I don't know what it is.
I love titties.
What?
The song you made up the other day and you couldn't stop singing, and you recorded yourself singing it.
I'm not singing that, right? I didn't put that out on the video. I didn't put that out on the video, and if I sang it in a live stream, then that doesn't count.
You did put it. You put it out on the live stream. You played the recording. Anyway, Carol Ann feature is, and it's an award for the person. I'm going to give an award for the person with the most fabulous boobs, fabulous knockers. And I've already decided who I'm awarding it to.
If it's me, you're going to be in trouble.
It's somebody who has got the most amazing size 48C boobs. The award tonight goes to Mr. Boaty. 2 awards tonight, Boaty. I hope you're proud.
Ow!
Yeah, you keep that stamina up, baby. I'm coming to see you in 2 weeks.
I have not got 48C moves.
You told me they were 48.
I've got a 48-inch chest.
Yeah, and I had a feeling they're definitely a C size.
Are they balls?
They're not quite as big as Carol Ann's, but they're also not as small as some of the pictures you've shown me of your exes with your lunch plastered across their chest. So I would say...
Don't tell everybody about that.
You've told them previously. In live streams. Yeah, you've said it a lot in live streams. They know.
Do you know what?
I'm sober when I watch the live stream.
Right. This is the problem with live streams, darlings. Now, I do these live streams when I get home from the restaurant, when I get home from work. Now, I am tired. I am genuinely tired. Hospitality is hard bloody work, darlings, especially when you're doing it around running a YouTube channel. So when I get home, I'm tired. Throw in a glass or 2 of wine, and the fact that even if you do a live stream completely sober and completely fresh and not tired, anybody will tell you this. Matron said it today. Matron does live. Mustard says it all the time. As soon as the words come out of your mouth, they disappear. When you finish a live stream, you've got no idea what you said. Even if you're at your best, you've got no idea what you said. Factor in wine and tiredness, you haven't got a hope. And apparently, I say a lot of things during live streams that I really shouldn't. And the problem
No wonder you get demonetized.
the problem with these joint live streams is I find out about it. I don't mind what I say if I don't know that, nobody tells me. It's when I do joint live streams or somebody else makes a video saying, there's a weird bloke called Boaty, and he did a live stream the other night, and he was talking about my knockers. Like,
Do you know what? Some of us are horizontal in their bed watching the live stream, making notes.
Yeah.
That's the thing, I'm not lying. You genuinely have told the community on more than 2 or 3 occasions about the lunch on the boobs pictures. So that's why I brought it up. I wouldn't say anything that you hadn't already said. So
why did we start doing that? Why did the Mary Huff management team start sending each other pictures of our lunch on boobs?
Well, what happened was, I need to cough. You sent a picture of your lunch, but you carefully superimposed it over one of your ex's boobs. And Tracy and I, Matron and I, we didn't notice until you said, "Did you notice?" And then we looked back and we went, "Oh my God, we didn't notice." And then we said, "Hang on. Okay, yeah, fine." And then the next day, you decided to do it again. So a different ex's photo came out with a different lunch on the top. And then we started comparing and contrasting. And then I thought, well, I'm going to get in on this action. So I balanced something. Oh, I think it was a sausage sandwich on mine. And of course, you've profited from that, Boaty, actually, without my permission, by selling that photograph to the community.
I did.
And then I made another picture. And you also profited from that and sold that photograph to the community, Mr. Boaty.
I did.
And I don't believe that. Well, I was going to say I don't believe I saw anything from that. But of course, I do get to stay at Windy Bum and eat Momo, so you're forgiven. But yeah, so then
hang on. Have you ever paid for anything you've eaten in my restaurant?
I've only eaten in your restaurant once, haven't I? Oh, I had some
Did
chips,
you pay?
didn't I? No, I haven't. No.
Right. Well, there you are.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not. Obviously, I'm not digging at you, Boaty, because you're very hospitable. You give me a nice breakfast and nice food at your house, and I think with our friendship, basically, you do that, and if we go out somewhere, I say, "Oh, I'll pay for this," and it works out, doesn't it? So I'm not really actually griping about you. It's just maybe selling photos of my boobs. Caroline, if you become too friendly with Boaty, be careful. He will plaster his lunch over your knockers and sell photos to the community. we think of doing a calendar for next year if you want in on it.
I didn't set out to do this on purpose. And I'm sure the lunch on boobs thing, you started it. It wasn't me.
No, I actually didn't. I didn't.
You did. I did that in retaliation.
No.
I'm sure I did.
Mine was in retaliation to yours. You did it as a joke. You were showing us your lunch because we started doing this thing on the Mary Huff management thread thing, where we just were showing you. You often showed us what you had for lunch. We were showing, and one day you thought it'd be funny to put your ex's boobs in the background, and Matron and I didn't notice. And then once we did, we thought it was funny. So the next day, you dug out another ex, you dug another one up, and put your lunch there. And then I started joining in. But then I did do the sushi one, which was very dodgy. And it stopped there because I was getting too into it. I was getting creative, and it's a route I didn't really want to go down. Was selling photos of my testicles with sushi laden across it. So
2 things to point out. One is that I've never seen this sushi picture.
You haven't, no.
I haven't. No. And the other thing is that I didn't plan to sell those pictures. We were talking about them on the live stream, and somebody said, "Will you send me the pictures if I send you £1?" And I said, "Yeah, obviously."
Yeah, and then everybody else, then there were pounds pinging in from all over the place. Can I have a picture? Can I have a picture?
Yeah. You see, it's what I've told you all along. You should go on the game. or at least go on OnlyFans.
Now, I have my dignity to preserve.
You don't have to show them your dignity, you just show them your top melons.
Anyway, I'm going to return to the comments because there must be loads of really good comments we've missed. Yes, wait for Wine O'Clock, says Peter P. Caroline says, Andrew, I usually watch the lives the next day, so I know what I'm getting into. The bread pin's still there at the moment, says Matron. Coming soon to BBC4 Hemorrhoid Hunters, starring Mr. Boaty and Mr. Mustard. Captain Mustard to you. Jessica Skinner is here laughing. And Manamabatu, excuse me if I pronounce that wrong, says, hello. Hi, both of you.
Mana mana ba 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 ba. Mana mana ba 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 ba. Mana mana ba 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 da ba ba da ba ba da ba ba da ba da ba ba.
In response to your winegasm, Jessica Skinner says, I have wine also. Does wine really do that?
Oh, yeah, the good stuff does. Absolutely, the good stuff does. Cheap wine, no. Decent wine, too right. Oh, yeah. Honestly.
Gigafast says, is your anus sore? You keep on getting... I don't know what I can say anymore. I don't want to get you monetized. You keep on getting something word begin with B on the wine.
Hey,
Jessica Skinner said, I just didn't want to read it in case I wasn't allowed to say it on the live stream.
Oh, I see. Right, yeah.
Jessica Skinner says, I want to clench my pretzel. Clench away, Jessica. And actually, do you know what? If you're still here, welcome to the community. If you're already clenching your pretzel, you won't go far wrong. Please stick around. It's lovely. We need a few more women around here. Level out the hormone levels. Matron says, it does for Boaty, Jessica. Oh, Jalissa. Apologies. I was calling you Jessica. I need to put my glasses on. Jalissa. I was pronouncing your name wrong. Very naughty of me. Project Nigel says Boaty's winegasms are just horrible. And Pocahontas 100 agrees. And I have to say, I agree too. They're not pleasant to witness, Boaty.
They're bloody lovely for me.
Caroline Living in the Moment says, hey, you don't own a sports car and leave it hidden in the garage, do you?
And that, darlings, is what we call a metaphor, because the lovely Caroline isn't talking about a sports car. She's talking about her boobs, which are quite frankly magnificent. Now, I own a sports car. As you know, I own many cars, and one or two of them, I would say, are sports cars, and they are fabulous. And I'm not sure where I'm going with this.
You're just trying to get away from the fact you were going towards Caroline's knockers, and then you got a bit nervous and you tried to steer yourself away from them, but the knockers are still on the brain and you've lost your train of thought. Yes?
Oh, come on. You've seen the videos. It's difficult not to have an image of them. And the weird thing is that now, as you know, I don't have a television. I don't know anything like that. I have iPads, and I do things on iPads. And if you have your iPad here in the dining area, and you've got Caroline on there, and you go into the kitchen area to prepare some food, do some washing up, and you glance over like this, and you just glance back, her boobs follow you around the room. It's true.
Now, I have just thrown out her link again, her channel link, for anybody who missed it the first time. Get over there, see the knockers, you won't regret it. Don't forget to subscribe and like. I tell you what, though, in all seriousness, Caroline, you seem so lovely, and you know, it's lovely to have you here. You know, you've got a great pair of knockers too, I have to admit. And yeah.
Thank you for not suing us or suing me.
No, she, you know, and what a good sport, like you said initially when it was first mentioned, you know, and she took it really well, and you know, it's all in good fun. And I don't know, she does seem like you do seem like a lovely person, Caroline, and it's lovely to have you here tonight. You've perked us up no end.
Yeah. Would you like to come to the caravan for lunch?
Mustard and Boaty do lunch with Caroline. That'd be fun. That'd be a video I'd like to watch.
Yeah, me too, actually.
She could hold the Hedgehog of Truth. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I've got my opening line already sorted. Hello, lovely to meet all three of you.
Well, we had all those jokes when the Emmelumps first came into town, but I think everyone's bored of the Emmelumps now. They need some fresh... Oh, if you're wondering what the Emmelumps are, these are the Emmelumps. When I first started co-hosting, they were the talk of the town, but I think they're old news now. They're all like, last season. Fresh knockers in town. Got new knockers to talk about now. It's making a nice change that there's some new knockers to talk about. I mean, we did briefly try to talk about Boaty's knockers, but he wasn't having any of it.
Knockers.
I've seen the Boaty.
I've got a big man chest.
Swing low,
oh,
sweet chariot.
Right.
I can't get it off. Get your kids off.
You said, now, right, you did say this, right? When I kind of did a thing, you said, oh, you haven't got any at all. You've just
No, they disappear when you do that.
Yeah.
But then women who have like size B or C knockers, they do that and they stretch out and disappear, don't they? Mine don't, because mine aren't size B or C. But but then again, if I do that, mine do get smaller. Yeah.
I have not got C cup moves. No way. That is a proper man chest. I've got pectorals. There's a difference.
You do seem to be protesting about this in the same way you protest when anyone accuses you might be gay. So, I'm thinking you probably have got a size C chest.
Right. The reason I protest both of those things is I wouldn't have... Oh, God, do we have to have this conversation again? I love gay men, just not physically. I would not have a problem with being gay. If I was gay, I would tell you. And the other thing is, I was a professional athlete, for God's sake. I don't have moves.
Hang on. Which year did you stop being a professional athlete?
1989.
I think things have slid slightly over the last 40 years.
It's not 40 years. 1989. How long ago is that? 1990.
35 years.
Yeah, that's a mere 35
I was only 5 years out.
Come on. How can anybody argue with the fact that I've got a body like a Greek god?
It's all gone silent in the room. Steve Cook says he can zoom in on his tablet. Soul Reaper says, why do you guys look like witches? It's Halloween soon. Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Matron says, good point, well made, Caroline. I can't remember what the point was. I mean, she's got 2 points, but oh, right, yeah. That was a good point, well made. Mark Lyons says to Caroline, how you doing? It's a bit haphazard at times. Soul Reaper says, Shorty looking like a witch for real. Oh, thank you very much. I'll take that as a compliment, perhaps. Gigafast says, oh, proper shithole them parts. Plenty on the rock. I don't know what he's talking about. No.
Mustard, move on. Mustard's got a Hedgehog of Truth question. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Okay. I've shot to the end, I'm afraid. So I've got to find where we were. You carry on if you know where we are.
No, I need to plug you in. I've just had the low power warning. Hold on.
Right, we're fine. We'll get there. Oh, here we are. I found it. So, Steve Cook says, I am on a motorway. Not that bad. Project Nigel says, I have a Hedgehog of Truth question, but I'm too embarrassed to ask. Mark Lyons says to Caroline, Matron is Emma's sister. Yeah, Matron is my sister. That's the Greenwood. I'm intrigued now, Mustard, says Matron. Andrew Buttergeek says, go on. Would you care for a cup of tea, father? Simone says, Boaty, when was the last time you had the miner's food, the Cornish pasty?
Oh, the last time I had a Cornish pasty, that would be... Why do you keep doing that, you stupid thing?
Is it wanting to look at the kitchen? It's getting ready for when you get naked in the kitchen. It's turning itself ready.
No, it's because I plugged the power lead in and it's buggering up the motor of the gimbal. Oh, God, it's all falling apart. When did I last have Cornish pasty? It would be, at a guess, about 4 months ago. I've got a vague memory that at a low point in my culinary history, I had a Cornish pasty with a few chips and some gravy somewhere.
There we go. Andrew Buttergeek says, when you were reading out the message, that tongue-tied Boaty, Emma, regarding the chav voice. Ian Holly says, Norwich, where they used to have a quiz every week and a sale of the century. Steve Cook says, where is the Hedgehog of Truth right now?
Right now, the Hedgehog of Truth is in Mr. George Roger Boaty, the German 1984 caravan.
John Stoodley is here, which we haven't had an award for him for a while because nobody seems to have a decent entry. But he is here, says, good evening, Boaty and Emma and chat, and indeed, matron. So good evening, John. Hope you're well. Andrew says, does tomato sauce go good with noodles? Ugh. Are we talking about ketchup?
Yeah, no.
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 That doesn't appeal to me at all. Mark Lyons says to Project Nigel, evening, I hear you had to leave the lockup. Oh, yeah, my computer's sort of frozen, but we're still going. That's okay. I hear you had to leave the lockup and Boaty for fresh air. Yeah, regarding the smelly old stuff that was going on in there. Matron says, in the caravan, Steve, I held it and Boaty breastfed it. Did he do that again? He did that when I was there as well. It doesn't stop breastfeeding that hedgehog, does he? It's a well-fed hedgehog. No wonder you want it a windy bum, Boaty. The video of truth coming soon, Steve, says Matron. Hedgehog's working on the tunnel, says Steve Colk. I know, he's so hard-working, says Matron. He's got a digger now, says Steve. Boaty porn, tug, says Andrew Buttergeek. Steve Colk says the Hedgehog of Truth lives off cats in the yard because Mustard doesn't feed him. Peter P says the hedgehog loves pancakes. Mark Lyon says to Carol Ann, how about giving Boaty and Emma a call? Oh, yeah, that would be lovely. It would be lovely to hear you. I do know they're also keen to get you on a live sometime. Yeah, Carol Ann, if you want the number, if you do want to call in, or if you don't want to call in, you could just leave like a voice note using WhatsApp. The number is 07391 175856. All submit to the hedgehog, says Andrew Buttergeek. Steve says
hang
Tracy.
On. And on a serious note, again, Carol Ann, I know you were talking about doing a live, but you were a bit nervous about it. So if you wanted to experiment and do like a lunchtime joint live with, oh, bloody hell, what's that? And do a lunchtime joint live with Emma or myself, then that would be absolutely fine. Hang on, what's this?
Yeah, I'm up for that, Carol Ann, if you fancied it. But obviously Boaty as well. Either of us, if you fancy just giving it a go.
Icon word, but you're still young, don't worry. I'm not worried. I'm actually quite excited about being 50. You know, it's a whole embracing of authentic self on a whole other level.
Oh, that was a link to a video. Alanish might have said it's 50. We were talking about that today, and she's looking fine.
Sorry, there's someone moving about in my house, distracted me. Steve Cole says, Tracy, why don't you sew a jacket for the hedgehog? We know you like buttons. I don't trust AI, says Simone. AI Bundy, says Peter P. That's hilarious, Steve, says Matron. I might measure him up next time I am there. And Carol Ann says, oh, Mark, it would definitely all go downhill once I started talking. I'd probably end up getting us all banned. Carol Ann, Boaty hasn't managed to get the live stream banned yet. If he hasn't managed it, you're not going to be able to manage it. So don't worry. But yeah, call in, or you could do a live stream with one of us, or do your own. But if you want to, experiment with one of us, that would be lovely. Hedgehog needs a smoking jacket, says Andrew Buttergeek. Peter P says leather jacket for the hedgehog. A kilt also, says Andrew. Fun Stuff says hi to Equalizer. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Hi all, says Equalizer. Hi, Equalizer. I hope you're well. Have a good evening. Boaty broke Diane, says Matron. Oh my God, are we that far behind?
Yeah.
IBD Warrior says, good evening all. Hope everyone's enjoying the banter as much as I am. Okay, I'm going to start flying and just interrupt if you want to comment. Andrew Butterkey says ASMR with Boaty. This was when Diane was calling, wasn't it? Change the boobies, says Matron. Hi IBD, says Andrew. Mark says somebody give Boaty a slap. He must have been thinking about boobs. Love Diane. She's one of us, says Andrew, and I will agree with that. Yeah.
I'll agree with that too.
Robin Corwell says Mr. Teeth. Was that one of the Mr. Men, is it? IBD Warrior says, does anyone else think these two would make a marvellous couple? Well, there's an interesting question. And Alan Simpson said, speaking of trauma, I had to do a poo in a pub tonight, also known as a bar stool. Thankfully, I survived. One day, but not tonight, because, you know, it's getting late. I need to do my research to get it clear in my head. But I'll tell you what happened when I did a poo at Boaty's restaurant.
Oh,
you can look forward to that.
Oh, God.
It was drama. I was texting Matron and saying, help, what do I do? And obviously I didn't want to tell you what happened, but it was really difficult. Right, Matron is definitely IBD Warrior to him thinking that we would make a marvellous couple. Hi, Mr. Chef, says Peter P. Fun Stuff says, oh, how nice, Diane. Oh, because this was still back then. Yes, Diane, we love having you as one of us in a scrotum, says Matron. That's a compliment, by the way. Don't take it as an insult. Steve Cook says, Emma would kill Boaty within a month. Yeah, why do you think I only go for short visits? Way to go, Steve, says Peter P. Ooh, says Andrew. Mark Lyon says, here, well said. Emma has so much potential that could be shared and monetized on the internet. Good looks and singing, talking voice, etc. Thank you, Mark. I'm going to get very big-headed here if people keep being nice about me. Peter got a point, says Steve. IBD Warrior says, I'm sure Boaty could maximize her potential. Liam Morris says, naughty Bernard. That's Wine O'Clock News we must be up to. I'm crying at the Wine O'Clock News, says Matron. Oh, Matron, says Liam Morris. People are laughing. That's some pretzel tickling news, says Peter P. Did Matron's new motor come with a cuddly Barry shit piece, says Alan Simpson. Steve Berry is living in Mustard Shed, says D. Cole. Diane says she was it took a lot for her to ring in, felt comfortable, took me forwards, thank you. Yeah, it was lovely to have you ringing in, and it's easy. Once you've done it once, you're addicted. I don't know if anyone doesn't know this, but it was April this year when I first started watching Boaty's live streams, and just a couple of days into watching it, I rang in with a prank call, and Boaty said, I'll stay on the line for the rest of the live stream. So I did, and after it he says, do you want to co-host the live streams? And here I am. You know, it was like ringing in was a bit like, oh, do I want to ring in? And you know, I got over it quickly. And here I am, and we've been to Wales and Longston Edge. We've been everywhere. So yeah, you know, once you get over that initial thing and you settle into Boaty's scrotum, you can't get out.
It's a lovely thing. It is a lovely thing. I mean, the nicest thing about all of this YouTube madness is that real life stuff, meaningful real life stuff, comes out of it. Since I started, I know some people do YouTube because they feel that they've got a talent or something that they want to share. Some people do YouTube because they think they can do something very well and they want to earn money from it. That's fine. I do YouTube because I love the idea of community. I love the idea of bringing people together. I love the idea of making a difference for myself and indeed others. And that's kind of what's happened. And that's what I love. I've got, thanks to YouTube, I've got an amazing best friend, Captain Mustard. And I've got amazing connections with other people, and my life has just improved out of all recognition. Look at all the things that have happened. Me and Emma. I mean, we are like, what do you call it? Besties, something like that. The things that we've done together that don't get you know what I mean. But we've done Llandudno twice. We've done the Heights of Abraham. We did
Gulliver's
Gulliver's
Kingdom.
Kingdom. We've done the Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach. We do the live streams. We know that you guys enjoy it, but we've made a difference to ourselves. And that is just amazing. And it's not just all about me or us, that it's a community-wide thing. People in the community do real life stuff with each other. They make friendships. They have social time. It's all amazing. People have come from Australia to come and visit here. I've had any number of people staying in the guest cupboard. I've had people like Alan last week coming down from Aberdeen, coming down to visit the restaurant and spend time. All of this, it's like magical. I would never have dreamed that any of this was a possibility, but it's happened and it's still happening. And there's Matron and
Neil and
all
Sophie.
Yeah, all
George
of these
Doodley.
amazing. Yes, all of these amazing people have become a part of virtual and real life, my daily life, and each other's daily life. And
that's what. Sorry.
I just think it's utterly fantastic. I'm blown away by it all. I'm overwhelmed by a sense of disbelief and absolute gratitude are the overwhelming things. My life has changed beyond recognition since I began this YouTube thing. And I'm overwhelmed. I'm so grateful. And it's kind of unbelievable, all of the things that have happened. And I'm so happy that other people, apparently, it can make a difference for. Like Diane ringing in, like John. John has talked at length, and Neil and Sophie, and you, Emma, and Matron. It's all just amazing and wonderful. And
Yeah, well, I was just going to say, it's not, you said it's not just about you, because other people are meeting up elsewhere, like when Matron met up with Neil and Sophie, so it's not just about people meeting up with you, but people are making connections away from, their
yeah,
own connections. So
exactly.
that's what's so wonderful about it, is that people are meeting people they wouldn't have normally met. And I think something I really like is that there's a lot of the older generation, often live streams and things like that, they're seen as being for like the younger people. And I love the fact that you can find like-minded people of a similar age, and everyone's sort of coming together and traveling places. Like Matron's up there now in Rochdale,
Yeah,
which
how
she wouldn't.
amazing is that?
Yeah, because of the live streams. She wouldn't have. Well, you sort of knew her for a long time, but you hadn't met her in real life. But
No,
because of
no,
the live
absolutely
streams and
not.
stuff like that, she's now up there, and I think it's amazing, and more people should know about it because it's changed my life too. I didn't realize when I first started watching in April that how my life would be changed by it. So yeah, I completely agree.
It's been a great summer, hasn't it?
It was a really good summer. Yes, I really
Yeah,
enjoyed it. And that's not the end of it though. We're going to do more stuff, and
totally.
hopefully next summer we can do a similar kind of thing. But before the summer, there's other. We've got something planned in a few weeks' time, haven't we? So
We have. I'm very excited about that.
yeah,
But
so am I.
the thing is that this is not an exclusive thing for anybody watching this. It's not like, oh, that's what these guys have done, but that could never happen for me. It can, right? If you're part of this, then it's an encompassing community. Everybody is warm and welcoming and wonderful. So any one of you, if you wish to, could do all of this thing, whatever it is. I'm not making sense now. It's
Well,
gone midnight.
anyone, if they want to, could come and eat at your restaurant.
Yes,
Anybody could pop round for one of your breakfasts.
yes,
And then anyone could arrange, say, like if we or Boaty says, say you said, oh, I'm going to go to Matlock Bath to go on the cable cars.
yeah,
Anyone could say, I'd love to go on them. Can I come with you? And
Yeah,
that
totally.
you can do that. That's the thing
Yeah,
as well. Like when we went to Great Yarmouth, we were saying, if anyone wants to come with us to Great Yarmouth, please come. It's not so much just about us, but we're kind of creating, well, Boaty in particular, creating the events, and anybody's welcome to just jump on it and say, I'm coming, I want to do that. And I think Boaty
yeah,
would love it.
totally. Totally. If your circumstances or your geographical location mean that you can only be a virtual part, then that's fine. But if you would like to do a little bit more, then yeah, it's not an exclusive thing. It's not they can do this, I can't. Yeah, come along.
I have to say, Diane Sturdy initially said she was quite shy. And I think this is the great thing about the live stream, is that, you know, she's got involved with the community, she's chatting, now she's felt comfortable to ring in. And for somebody, I'm not as shy these days as I used to be, but for somebody who has been shy in the past, I think that's a fantastic thing, because you can gradually get your way into chatting to people, meeting people, and making friends. And because you're behind a screen initially, it's easier. So then it'd be lovely if Diane then decided to sort of meet up, or meet up with some people and make some real life friends. I don't just mean Diane, but anybody who feels a bit like that. It's a good opportunity to be sociable. That's another thing I like about your live streams, Boaty. It's for people like me who can't go out in the evenings. It's kind of like going out in the evening and having a chat in the pub
Yeah,
with your mates. That's
yeah,
what I feel like. Is I'm in the pub with my mates. Oh, look who's come in. Oh, look who's just walked in. Oh, we'll have a chat with them, and it's nice. So
it's
yeah,
great, isn't it? It's
yeah.
great.
Well
Sorry,
done,
darling.
you.
We've gone, oh, thank you. We've gone past the midnight point. I have consumed pretty much a bottle of wine. I'm a little bit tired, and all I'm doing now is feeling the love. So I'm going to be useless for the
He
rest of
does.
this live stream.
He does get like this after he's had a bit of wine and tired. He starts to get all like feeling the love. When I have to give
Yeah.
away one of your secrets, they're not a big secret. When Matron and I were at Windy Bum and we'd done the live stream, and Matron had to get her taxi. What I thought was really cute was Matron got into her taxi and Boaty was standing at the door saying, "Do you think it'd be wrong if I went and gave that taxi driver a big hug?" Because it was a firm that you use, Boaty, I think, and you like, "Do you think
Yeah.
she could?" And I said, "He probably will think it's a bit weird. Probably best you don't." Anyway, shall I attempt to whiz through the comments then, as you're worn out and hungry?
If you'd be kind enough to, yeah.
Because we are an hour behind, but hopefully they've slowed down as time has gone on.
God.
So here we go. Just interrupt me if you want to make a point, otherwise I'm going to keep going.
Okay, I'll try and stay with you.
You were brilliant, Diane, says Andrew Buttergeek. The live versions of the jingles are great, says Peter P. Thanks, I'm glad you enjoyed them. Diane Sturdy says, thank you, Andrew. I am mad. No, that's brilliant. If you're mad, you fit in even more. Join the club, Diane, says Andrew. Project Nigel says, it's 1924, innit, bruv? Mark Lyons says, oh, that sounds awful. More bass, please. That was my singing, I think. Congratulations, Boaty, says Andrew, when you won something. I can't remember which one it was, but congratulations anyway. Thank you. All love to Emma and Boaty, says Diane. Steve Cook says, that would be an economical matter, he says.
Ecumenical.
No, he says economical.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Momo Mountain, says Andrew Buttergeek. Night, I'm off to bed, says Simone. Good night, Simone. You've probably already gone an hour ago, but good night. Mark Lyons says, Diane Sturdy. Was that you on the phone just now, Diane? Great advice all around. Emma Lemon has immense potential. Actually, she began a thread recently on her video. I'm late, blah, blah, menopause. Right. Thank you.
You did. You did.
I'm still late. It hasn't come. I'm 3.5 weeks late.
You're not up to death, are you?
No.
Right.
Brokeback Momo, says Andrew Buttergeek. Diane Sturdy says, it was Mark. I genuinely believe it, and I love helping people. Too shy myself to go out there, but want others to. Took a lot for me to ring in, but feel good now. Glad you feel good about it. ASMR Scintillating Sound says, hello, good evening if you're still here. Bonjour, they say. And people are welcoming them. Ah, thanks, sir, says ASMR. Thank you for being so hospitable. Guten Morgen, says Glenn Sturdy. Alan Simpson says, oh, I thought for a moment the caravan had been saved. I got all excited.
Right. At that moment, watch tomorrow's video.
The Equalizer says, wowzers. Alan Simpson says, I still think the hedgehog needs to visit members of the community for his holidays. Caravan is still there at the moment, Alan, says Matron. Long may that continue, Matron, says Alan. Flamboyant,
Again,
says
watch
Matron.
tomorrow's video. I need your help on this, people. We
Oh.
need a community push. A few people have said that they enjoy the caravan. We had a conversation. Mustard wasn't included. It was me and Matron and Mr. Matron when we were going to collect the lunch. And we were talking about the caravan, and I've been thinking about it. And watch tomorrow's video. I think that we need to have some community caravan action. I think, I didn't plan to do this, and I'm a little bit drunk. I think that we as a community might need to. Do I want to say this? I think that maybe we should think about paying Mustard for a space in the yard for the caravan to stay and making an effort. This won't make sense until you watch tomorrow's video. Matron spoke at length about the caravan and about how it was the community caravan. It was it came about because of Pingu Concord, an amazing community member who made the caravan happen. And so many members of the community have been in the caravan, and it's a community thing. And I just now feel that we should put up a little bit of a fight to keep the caravan there, pay Mustard for a spot on the yard, and then spend the rest of the time between us visiting and working on the caravan to make it an amazing thing. And maybe get it mobile, make it a genuine community caravan so we can move from the yard. I've got a Land Rover that would pull it. So, yeah.
Nobody wants to see it go. No, everybody is really sad that it's going. So, yeah, if people want it to be saved, yeah, I'll be sad, and I've only been there once, but yeah, it is like a symbolic meeting place of the community, and it would be very sad if it goes.
I think it needs to stay. I think we might need to make that happen. If we pay Mustard for the space in the yard between us, and then between us we work on it and make it a more viable thing.
Yeah, people could like send bits for it, or donate towards this or that. Someone could knit some cushions.
Yeah, come to the yard and work on it.
Yeah.
And then next year it can become the original plan Mustard and I had for it. If the community got involved, then it could become a mobile thing. And on a Monday, we could take the caravan to a different place and actually spend the night in it.
Are you able to put out a rough idea of how much Mustard needs to keep it there?
I don't know. I've no idea.
But yeah, there's something to think about. But as you said, it's in a video that's coming up tomorrow. So yeah, everyone can watch that and find out more. But it's something to definitely think about. Because I was, for a while saying, is there no way you could put it out the back, or bring it to Norfolk?
Yeah,
it needs to be saved.
We were talking about it in the car on the way to lunch, and it suddenly struck me that I'm going to be gutted. All the plans we had for that caravan, and what it's meant, and the love that was involved in somebody making that happen for us and for the community. It shouldn't just go to some random person who might do God knows what. As a community, we should make it into we should make it loved and improved and all of that sort of thing. there has to be a way to do it. And if Mustard won't play ball, then we'll find somewhere else.
Yeah, that's the point, actually. There could be somewhere else that you could park it, as long as you can pay the rent for wherever it has to be. Right, I'll carry on trying to whiz through, I imagine. Oh, Diane said she sent the money, whatever she sent, for Emma and Boaty when they get together. Thank you for being there. Love you both. So that's for us both, Boaty.
Oh, thank you.
So when we get together again in a few weeks' time, whatever we're doing, that's nice.
I'm looking
ASMR
forward to that.
scintillating.
That's going to be amazing.
Oh, it is going to. But guys, in a few weeks' time, there's going to be a particular live stream which might break the internet.
It might.
Something is going to happen. Do they know that? I don't know if they know. Something is going to happen that Mustard and Boaty have dreamed of.
Yep.
All their relationship, all their friendship, and it's finally going to happen in a few weeks' time. And
it is.
Matron and I are going to be there for it.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And the haircut's going to happen as well at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be fun. But also around that, I'm going to stay at Windy Bum. I'm going to have Momo. We're going to do something or other. I don't know what yet, Boaty, but we can discuss nearer the time. And it's going to be another lovely get together. So,
absolutely.
So, ASMR Scintillating Sound says, wine good, but hits my head quite drastically. Bottle of the good stuff, says Diane. Mark says, we used to say, cross my heart and swear to die in a cellular full of rats to assert the truth. Hedgehog of Truth sounds cool. Fun, madness, and frivolity is greatly needed. And yeah, that's what particularly Monday nights are supposed to be about. Diane says, thank you all, you're wonderful. Love this channel. We love you being here, Diane. Oh, there's all the love tonight. It's wonderful. I believe so, Diane says ASMR. Is it box pounding time yet, Boaty? You haven't put your pound in your box yet. Andrew's reminding you.
Oh, right.
You can do that while I witter through the rest of the comments.
Yeah, go for it.
Mr. Titties, says Peter P about Boaty. Caroline is laughing at you having bigger boobs than her. ASMR says, scintillating sounds. Oh no, these two are hilarious. Yay, Mr. Boaty with the big boobies, says Andrew Rattigig. Oh, Renee, says Peter P. Is Boaty a woman like Justin Bieber, says Steve Culk? Andrew, the fallen Madonna with the big boobies. Oh, love hello. The flushing nubs. Okay, goodbye all. Thanks for your most enjoyable and endearing time, says ASMR Scintillating Sounds. Lovely. You've probably gone now, but it was lovely to have you here. Justin Bieber, says Peter P. Go, something about ASMR, says Diane. Congrats, Boaty. Caroline's Baps would come a very close second, says Mark. Thanks for being here, ASMR. Please subscribe, says Matron. Good night, sweet dreams. I have subbed, says ASMR, which is wonderful. We're known as Beaver, says Andrew. Mark says, oh, it was Men's Booby Awards tonight. It was unisex. It didn't really matter who. But Boaty deserved to win because I've seen them and they are pretty ample.
I'm outraged by that. I would like to put on record that I am outraged by that.
I'll get film next time to prove it. Boaty's got form in that department regarding selling odd nudie pics, says Andrew Buttigieg. Peter P said he even sold a third photo, Emma. Did he? What was that?
Hey, what?
Apparently you sold a third photo, but I only sent you two. So what was the other one you sold?
I don't know. I didn't.
Boaty is shameless, said Mark. Diane Staley says, Boaty and Emma, we could do a community calendar for charity, non-boobies. Maybe pictures of Sushi and Momo across certain elements. I think the idea of a calendar is quite fun. We'll have to have a think about that. Maybe
it is fun, actually. Yeah.
I mean, if we were to do that, we could start working on it in the sense that anytime any community members get together from now on, just take a photo with them in a funny position or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
Like, when Alan came to the restaurant and was in the car, you could have taken a picture of him with him in the car or something, just to sort of show, what the community have been up to through the year or something.
Yeah.
Just like the movie Calendar Girl, says Andrew Buttigieg. Boaty loves a wine on a Monday, says Steve Cold. Get the kit out, lol, says Diane. Number 7. Oh, here we go. The psychic cheats here. Jimmy, we got your number.
We
Number
have
7, aromatic crispy duck, says Jimmy Quinn. We don't need to look at the menu because... Oh, he's going to look at it, is he? We know you're right already because we know what you're playing at.
Yeah.
Well,
Bloody cheap.
it's easy to look on the internet. Jimmy's number of the week. Anybody... that Chinese restaurant at Clay Cross, they do have a menu on the internet for anybody to look at and cheat if they want to. So, and then I sent out Carol Ann's link again. Oh, Boaty's wine fridge. I'll come and fix that when I come out. I feel bad for you. Well, I feel bad for you that you have to live with it.
It's terrible.
Yeah, I might fix your bunghole at the same time. And Jimmy's trying it on a bit more. Andrew, give me a number, he says. Yeah. D Cook says, Ronaldo drinks JD. Mona Lisa boobies, says Alan Simpson. Time to own up. Who has not just checked Carol Ann's baps, says Mark Lyons. Ice bath, says Andrew Buttergeek. You're supposed to be watching us, not her. You're supposed to sub to her to watch after. I mean, it's a great channel, but, you know.
And absolutely splendid. But
Boaty, right, Carol Ann, if you are still watching, Boaty is quite drunk at the moment, so anything he says after midnight doesn't count.
Yeah,
okay?
correct.
If he starts to get a little bit inappropriate now, forgive him, please. He's like a a naughty child, you know. Boaty, that's not a metaphor. Did you do A-level English like me? Says Diane. Well, sounds like
she knows I did A-level English.
Caroline says, well, it sounds like I perk Boaty up. You do indeed. You do indeed. I see them knockers, says Lil Bill. Whether I don't know if he's talking about Carol Ann or not, but he's see knockers. He might be looking at his front door. They need some sun, says Steve Colg. I'll come and check out this caravan, says Carol Ann. There we go. Posh and scary are my lemons, says Peter P. Man boobs, be proud, my men, says Mark Lyons. Something for the ladies, Boaty, says Andrew. Right, Arturo Barragan says, double camisa like me. Something like that. But good evening. Diane says, pectorials. Is that a bird? I like that. Project 90 says, Boaty's boobs are much more floppy than mine. And that
No, they're not. I had a close encounter with yours today, and yours are nothing like as firm and mine.
Mustards look quite toned and solid to me.
Are you having a laugh?
No, I'm not being serious.
Okay, whatever.
They do look it through his clothes. I haven't seen him without a top on.
I'm 5 minutes away from just getting all of my kit off.
Let's keep this going. Yeah, keep this going. The guys need to see this, and we need to get it on film so I can put it in my wonk bonk for later. Chicken fried rice, says Jimmy Quinn. Mark Land says there's over admission in repeated denial. Emma, stop going on the sunbed, said somebody, and it's flipped to the end. Hang on.
It was still cold.
Yeah, no, it's gone to
Stop
the end.
Going on the sunbed with your bra
on. I don't go on sunbeds. Sort out the flowers, Boaty, says Diane Sturdy. Jimmy Quinn says don't forget to like, which is very important. Pocahontas 100 says good night, all great stream. Thanks, guys. Good night, Pocahontas. Hedgehog of Truth will be well fed at Windy Bottom for sure, says Mark Lyons, and that is very true. And he put some melons. I hit the like button about an hour before kickoff, says Mark, and that's true dedication. Well done. Joseph Greenberg is or was here and says hello all. Have missed a few nights, although not at this very moment. I have managed to watch you on a very large screen TV. Oh my god, that was fun. It felt like I was in the room with you. We couldn't, but at least you couldn't smell us, so that's a bonus. Says Joseph Greenberg. Joseph Greenberg, another because I'm doing this from a friend's phone and I didn't realise my gotta be me would not show up. So Joseph Greenberg, are you Sherry? Okay, Joseph Greenberg is Sherry. Got to be me. She's using a friend's phone. Hello, Sherry. Good evening. I don't know if Boaty's still awake there.
I'm still awake. I'm here. I just thought
you might say hello to Sherry.
Oh, hello, Sherry.
And Hotel Scrotifornia. You can never leave. Welcome to the Hotel Scrotifornia.
California. Such
a lovely place. Such a lovely place. I'm scratching it up at the Hotel Scrotifornia. Grateful for the community. It's a cracking place, says Alan Simpson. The Greenway. Mark is talking to the Greenway. I think he means the Greenwood. Still waiting for Boaty to respond to my messenger message so I can phone in a voice note from New Zealand.
I responded. I did it. I did that. I remember doing it.
Sorry, there was a funny noise. Mark Lyons says, I've read that one. Emma and Boaty are bosom buddies, says Philstock24. My thoughts precisely, says Mark Lyons. Mine are slightly bigger than his, just slightly. A pilgrimage to Windy Bottom, a very religious experience. Fun, says Andrew. Fun Stuff 24 says, no, Mr. Double Chips tonight. Yeah, we haven't had Stephen Parry. I hope he's okay. I'm worried about him.
Yeah, I hope so too.
He was quite he sounded like he was socializing last night, so maybe he's recovering.
Yeah.
Andrew, what can you kiss there, says Peter P. At the religious experience to Windy Bottom he's talking about. Yes, Mr. Stephen Parry is missing in action, says Andrew Buttergeek. Matron Tracy, see my message above, por favor, thank you, says Mark Lyons. Peter P says, like that other place has Blarney Stone. Yeah, that's the Blarney Castle. Emma, remember what I said? Look into using your voice. I think it would be wonderful. Lovely fellow Capricorns, Emma and Boaty. My birthday's in 9th of January, so I'd love to meet you both one day. Well, Diane, Boaty and I, it's not set in stone, but we were considering, perhaps if Boaty remembers, I don't know if he's forgotten, potentially meeting up the weekend between our birthdays to do some kind of birthday shenanigan-y thing. So you'd be welcome to join in. I don't know what we're going to do yet, but yeah.
All of you, come along.
Little Lemon would probably be in tow on that one, but I don't know yet. But yeah, that would be cool. Lovely. There's loads of people with January birthdays. It's unbelievable in this community. I think Tracy Cardiff, she's 8th, I think. Someone else is. Someone's the 8th. Anyway.
Bernard is the 7th.
Pardon?
Bernard is the 7th.
Yeah, because she's my birthday twinny. So she can come as well.
Yeah.
I'll get a message to her.
Yeah, she won't.
No, you told me she's in London. You told the live stream she's in London that weekend. So.
Oh, yeah. Did I?
You did.
I'm terribly indiscreet. I really am.
Yeah, I've got all Bernard's movements down in my diary. Don't worry. If you want to meet up with Bernard, if you need to meet up with Bernard, let me know. I'll check the diary from what you've said on the live stream, and I'll let you know when she's free.
Okay.
Steve Cork says, Stephen S. Paul is also missing. Carol Ann says, oh, you can really see the friendship between you both. Oh, yeah, we're good buddies, aren't we, Boaty? Sometimes. No, we are. Dino Dad is missing. Yeah, he's been AWOL for a little while, hasn't he? But I noticed he's posted in the Boaty's World group a little bit. But yeah, we miss him. Mark, I will remind him later. I'm typing on my phone tonight, a bit difficult. Oh, it's okay. He said he sorted it, matron. Diane Sturdy says, I agree, Carol. I love that. Yeah, I think it's great, actually, that I've only known you since April and we became really good friends. I like that. When you find someone kind of like-minded. Oh, God, I've just said that me and Boaty are like-minded. That's not something I should admit to. But it's great, isn't it? Worshipping the mighty organ, Peter P. Oh, we haven't seen any hot organ action yet. Mighty organ action. I thought you said that was coming up in a video soon.
It will.
Does it move? Can you wheel it around, or does it stay there?
No, it stays there.
Just wondering. Do you play the keyboard? Like, can you play it properly, or do you just tinker around with it?
I just tinker around.
Boaty is sounding extremely knackered or drunk or both, so I'm trying to get through these quickly so he can get off.
I'm dying here. I'm dying.
He's not loving the hot weather now, says Steekolg. I'm happy to go to Great Yarmouth, says Diane. Diane's happy to go to Great Yarmouth. Next time
cool. Let's go. Let's go. We'll go on the roller coaster together.
I think it's closed now, I think, for the season, isn't it? I'm not sure, but I'll have to have a look. Well, I'll have a look and I'll look into it. It might be open. We'll have a look. But otherwise, yeah, because Boaty came down, especially literally. Boaty drove all the way from Derbyshire and picked me up on the way. We went to Great Yarmouth. He went on
Yeah.
the roller coaster twice, and then he got back in the car with me and drove back to Derbyshire. He literally drove all the way to ride that Great Yarmouth roller coaster twice. That's all we did there. Well, we had a really appalling lunch, didn't we?
God, it was awful.
I mean, Little Lemon didn't even steal that lunch. That's how bad it was.
I know.
And God, we went all the way back. But yeah, we came all that way for that.
Oh, what is it? That was an amazing 3 days. That was an amazing 3 days. I wouldn't change it for the world.
It was a good 3 days, and it's all on video. If anyone hasn't seen the videos, Boaty and I have both got videos up on our channels of those days, and and all our other trips. And once again, if you watch them and you think, oh, I'd like to do that, you can. You really can. And Diane, I will. If we arrange any other Great Yarmouth trip, I'm going to remember that Diane wants to come. Oh my God, Diane, I think you share a birthday with Boaty, says Matron. How do you know that? Did she mention her birthday?
I don't remember.
I thought Diane said her birthday was the... No, she said... I thought she said the 9th. Anyway, we'll find out eventually. Mark Lyon says, even if physical proximity is a huge modern... Oh, is a hurdle, sorry. Modern tech facilitates virtual meetups, and it does, yes. Diane will be staying in the guest cupboard next, says Peter P, and I'm sure she's extremely welcome.
Yeah, it's there. It's there for you all to share. It's there to share. Oh, yes.
But not in a couple of weeks' time, because I'll be in it. So if you want to share the guest cupboard then, it might get a bit squashed. You'll have to sleep with me.
Yeah,
and you wouldn't want to sleep with me because you don't want to know what I get up to in bed.
Yeah, well,
thank you for your lovely words, Emma. Lots of love to you both, says Diane. Peter, only with clean sheets, says Diane. Yes, exactly. The smell of lavender. She likes the smell of lavender. Congratulations, Boaty, says Jimmy. And Boaty sighed with relief, says Andrew. Has that policewoman gone to Ed? Don't know what that means. Anybody? Project Nigel says some men can get pregnant after a good pegging session. I've had really bad IBS today. It's making me burp a lot tonight. Apologies. Oh, bed. Who went to bed? The policewoman's gone to bed. Okay, I don't know who that is. Mark Lyon says, thanks everyone for your comments and chat tonight. Always a blast. A bit of Boaty zany madness and a date is a daily must for us all in the current world of doom and gloom. And that's what I actually love, yeah. Particularly about the Monday nights. We often get comments when people say we cheer them up and, provide them with entertainment. And I love that. Justice for George, hashtag Justice for George, says Alan Simpson regarding saving the caravan. George Roger Boaty is a community member, says Matron. I am very pro this, says Alan. Diane Sturdy says, happily help out with the community caravan. Not that I know what I'm doing. Maybe take it to Great Yarmouth. Happy to knit and sew. So there we go. You've got Diane Sturdy on board for any knitting and sewing the caravan might need. Maybe some nice curtains or something like that.
Excellent.
Roger Boaty, the community scrotum in caravan form, says Peter P. A very big part of the community is our Roger Boaty trace, says Andrew. Mark Lyon says,
Roger Boaty's lovely.
It's a really cute little caravan. I love it. I mean, I've not known it that long, but I love it. Do you think it'll still be there in a few weeks when we come up, or is it going to go?
I don't know.
I'll try and save it. We're going to try and save it before then. Mark Lyon says, I will stay till the dot disappears, darling. Got my earbuds in so I can move about a bit to make another coffee mainly. Agree, Alan. Save our George. Roger Boaty, says Diane. I am absolutely loving that Diane, like I did and like some other members do, has quickly thrown herself straight into the heart of the community. I love that. Also, can I just say, there is a Boaty's World Facebook group. If anybody wants to join it, I'm going to put the link in the channel now, in the chat box now, because sometimes, in between live streams and things, there's conversation going on there, and it can be quite fun. So I'm just going to paste that into the chat box now. If anyone wants to join the Boaty's World Facebook group, come and have a chat with us there.
Good move.
Yeah, I thought it was too. I'm glad you approved, Boaty. Where was I? I got too excited about the Facebook group. Oh, wait till the TV tells you to go to bed, Spotty. What? Oh, yeah, that's the young one's reference. Go to bed, Spotty. Diane Sturdy says, Mark, you are in another realm, Southern Hemisphere. And Mark says, who exactly was the caravan initially gifted to and by whom?
I think Matron answers that afterwards.
Okay. Boaty start. No, we're not going to do that. We don't do that here, Willie Stroker. It was gifted by Pinga Concord to Boaty and Mustard, says Matron. Mark, lovely, very jealous. Stop liking you now. It's proper windy, wet bottom here in New Zealand today. Serious floods further south. Oh dear. Diane also needs a part of the community hello, which we can discuss another night because I'm trying to get to bed.
Absolutely.
But we have a couple of vacancies. We have the other waitress, the Michelle. We've got a part. Her part's going, and I can't remember. No, hang on, I'm getting the names wrong. Was Michelle the other waitress, or was she the
I think she was the actress, wasn't she?
Yeah, what was that waitress called?
Oh God, I can't remember. But Carol Ann should play her.
Oh yeah, she should. Maybe Diane could be the one who, I don't know what her name is. The English woman who's looking after the airmen.
Yes, perfect. Yeah.
I can't remember what her name is, but yeah, Diane Sturdy could be
that
her.
was Michelle. That was Michelle, wasn't it?
That was Michelle. What was? I know. I'm sure I've got thoughts of Renee going, "Oh, Michelle," but maybe not.
That was the woman who organised the airmen and the resistance and all of that.
Oh, I've got to Google it now.
Oh God.
Waitress, hello.
It's almost
Yvette,
1 o'clock in the morning.
Yvette.
Right.
So Caroline will play Yvette. Diane Sturdy can be Michelle. Diane Sturdy is probably sitting there thinking, what the hell are they going on about? We've got this imaginary pantomime hello thing that we talk about doing. I'm going to be Mimi LeBonc, and Boaty's going to be Renee, so I can go,
totally.
Renee. And we do need the Renee's wife as well. Renee, what are you doing holding that sad girl in your arms? We need her as well.
Stupid woman.
Oh, I'm also playing the Fallen Madonna with the big boobies, but because that's a non-speaking part. Oh, I'm playing that purely because of this picture, which isn't on the wall at the moment. But that picture sparked people thinking that I should be the Fallen Madonna with the big boobies.
We need to do this. We have to do this hello.
But because that's a non-speaking part, I'm also Mimi LeBonc. I did give a suggestion, everyone ignored it. If one person writes a script and then we pass it around the Mary Huff management, they put their bits in, and then all we need to do is tell people their lines. They can send it by voice note, and then one of us can put it all together in a video, and we can show the pictures of the characters with the voices of the community over the top, and we could do a great pantomime. But
we can do this. We can do this for Christmas.
We can't though, because when you've had a few drinks and you're knackered and it's the end of a live stream, you get all fired up and excited about this idea.
I do.
And then the next day you get up with a hangover, and, and then there's absolutely no way that you really want to do that, So
I want to do this. Yeah. Okay.
I could organise it if you really want to, though.
You do it. You do.
I'll try and write a basic pantomime script. Send it to you and Matron. You can add in any jokes or funny things, and then we can see if we can get it going. Okay. If I've got time in between all the other things I have to do in my life.
Yeah.
We're getting there. Hello. That was where we're up to. £5 for the sushi photo. Says, he sent you £5, and he wanted the sushi photo in return.
I haven't got it.
I know, but I think you would you'd pass out if I sent it through you.
I probably would.
Diane Sturdy says, Peter, agree. I love hello, hello. I was just pissing by. Oh, she's going for the policey type person part now. Willie Stroker says, why doesn't Mustard stream more? Has his wife bollocked him? I think he's just busy, isn't he, Mustard?
Yeah.
He's been very busy with Project Nigel and Steve Berry big in the 90s, says Matron. Yeah, which is what I said. Nighty night, all I've left the stream, says Jimmy Quinn. Night night, Jimmy. Carol Ann is still here, she says. Oh, I'm so glad we kept you hooked, Carol Ann. We're getting near the end. Hang on. Oh, maybe not. Hang on.
I hope so.
Well, we're getting there. We're not quite there yet.
I'm literally about 3 minutes of drunkenness away from proposing to Carol Ann.
Do you just do it now and get it out of the way? And you think
no.
Boaty proposes to community members.
I could do that, couldn't I? No,
you haven't already. Carol Ann, let us know after the live streams. Does Boaty send you messages? Does Boaty ever send you messages proposing to you? Let us know.
No, that's outrageous.
Naya Khan is here. Says good evening. Good evening.
We have a mystery caller.
Oh! Just when you're knackered.
Greetings, mystery caller. We have mystery caller.
Oh! Let's turn your doings down.
Greetings, mystery caller.
Greetings, Boaty.
Turn your volume down in the background.
Hello, Diane.
I'm still watching, and I've replied.
You have stamina. You have stamina, my lovely.
Believe me, I do. I'm ringing up about the hello.
Oh, yes.
And I would be happy to script.
Right. You have this job.
I just need to know who and the parts, and I'm happily going to script it. I have done plays in the past.
Excellent.
Obviously crap, but...
Yeah, but doubtless.
Why don't we put the list of parts in the Facebook group?
Well, no, that's what we're aiming for. That's what we're going for.
It will be crap, so I need all the names who are playing the parts.
We'll put it in the Facebook group.
Yeah. I will be pissing by.
We've got a script writer. It's happening,
when
darling.
I'm pissing by, I will... So I need a list.
I will send it to you peremptorily or something like that. I couldn't say that again. I will send it to you as a matter of somewhat urgency. I will. Do you do Facebook?
Oh, no, I don't do that face tubey thingy.
Oh, right, okay.
I'll put my email in the chat. I won't worry. I think the community is good, so I'll put it
I don't think it will stay. I think it'll get auto-modded out.
And
so on, and I'll do that.
Right, we will work on it and communicate to me in some way, a method of communication with you. And Emma and I will collate all of the appropriate information and send it to you and let you do your thing.
And when is the time? Is it going to be Christmas Eve?
Oh, Christ.
We need it before that.
Christmas, it might be next Christmas.
Good, I'm a Capricorn,
Oh, me too. Me too. We'll sort it out.
We'll sort it out, but you've got my number now. So,
I have.
Yeah, you can text me your email and I'll sort it out.
I will do that, and we will. Well, thank you for accepting the role as script writer.
Oh, I know it's a pleasure. I've tried it more than once. It was very enjoyable indeed. I recommend it. I would recommend it to anybody.
Okay, this is the Madonna with the big boobies. Good night.
No,
Good
that's
night,
great.
my lovely. You take care. Have a fab night.
Good night,
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So, Niacon is here, says, are you guys history buffs? No, we're not. Well, I'm not. And if Boaty was, he's not at the moment. Mark Lyon says, I'd suggest a life-size cardboard cutout of Nigella Lawson during Boaty's cooking sessions. Jalissa Skinner is coughing. Diane says, Niacon, you could say that. Jalissa Skinner says, does he have his wine again? He did indeed. Hi, Niacon, what do you mean, says Diane Sturdy. Sweet dreams, Jimmy, says Mark Lyons. Oh, Niacon was saying some naughty things, and our lovely moderator Matron spanked his bot. Willie Stroker says, have you ever played Scratch and Sniff, Boaty? Have you, Boaty?
Hey, what? No.
Have you ever scratched and sniffed?
No, I've got no idea what that is.
I might be the only one laughing at Big in the 90s, says Steve Cold. Oh, okay, Boaty, I'll go and check. Thank you, says Mark. No problem. I'm not a fan of his either, says Niacon. Mine's on the 23, says Steve Cook. Elvis is my sister. So Steve Cook's 23rd of January. Mark Lyons is Elvis and his sister on January the 8th. Oh, Carol Ann, her birthday's the 1st of January.
Is she still here? Bloody hell.
And she's another January baby. Oh my God, I can't believe we're going to have a massive birthday celebration in January. The whole community are going to be joined. January is just going to be birthday parties throughout. It would be a tad nippy to pitch a tent at Windy Bottom in January, says Andrew Buttigieg. Yeah, but we want Blot to do it, and he hasn't replied to my email. My brother too, Mark, says Andrew. Excuse me a moment. I had a little cough there. Mark Lyon says, Carol Ann, you just burst my bubble. I am divorced from 2 Capricorns, so he doesn't want another one. You won't be marrying me then, Mark, either, because I'm a Capricorn. Diane says, oh my giddy aunt, Capricorns are taking over. Indeed. I'm a 1-off, says Caroline, and indeed she is. And in fact, she's a 2-off as well. I've seen it. Andrew, you have to come to Great Yarmouth as well. Andrew's a bit far to come to Great Yarmouth. He's on the other side of the world, but he's welcome to come if he wants. Would love to, Diane, but I'm roughly the same hemisphere as Mark, says Andrew Buttigieg. Diane says, Andrew and Mark, one day, or we could come over there, start saving up. Mark Lyons says, Carol Ann, Libra and Cancer have proved to be a bad mix for me too. Should I believe that astrological BS? And no, I don't believe it. Carol Ann says, Mark, most definitely not. I have to win the lottery, says Andrew Buttigieg. Then I put out the Facebook group, so we must be coming near the end. Carol Ann, says Mark, thanks for that, because I really do enjoy your vibes, Carol. Phew, load off. Fun Stuff 24 says the community could use a Discord channel. Great for keeping in touch with everyone. It has lots of functionality. Well, Matron uses Discord. I don't know much about it. I have the live stream tickle in my throat. Happy whiz on that. Oh, Michelle, where is the Madonna with the big boobies, says Diane. Yvette here. Carol Ann's accepted the part of Yvette, so great. So we got her on board. Simon the Bunny is always here, says, let the Holy Cross be light for me. Do not let the dragon be my leader. Go back, Satan. So hopefully Satan was listening to him.
What?
Cruxata simid lux, no Draco simid dux, Vade retro satana, says Simon the Bunny. Is that bunny language?
I think I've been asleep for half an hour and I'm having an anxiety dream.
Bunny talk. Bunny talk. And Diane says, I can do the script, just let me know what parts and what they are. Oh, lol. M and Fairfax here, says Peter P. Yeah, he wanted to be Fairfax. Oh, Matron in a German uniform and black stockings. Ooh, says Dreams Andrew Buttigieg. Mark Lyons says to Diane, call one day maybe, or talk to Boaty and Emma into a Zoom call with a few members as guests. That could be fun. We're nearly there, Boaty. We're nearly there.
Thank God.
Andrew says,
I
I'd
need
like
food. I'm hungry.
I know, I can't believe how long this is going on. They're a lively lot tonight, aren't they? Andrew says, I'd like to do an appearance, but my head is more suitable for the radio. Andrew, it's not, you won't be seen. You just need your voice. That's all. Carol Ann says, I knew those peanut butter and banana baps would tempt you, Boaty. Ooh. Her plan is working. I warn you, Carol Ann, though, he's a miserable git in real life.
Bollocks! I'm not having that.
Not really, Boaty. I'm just teasing. I'm teasing. I thought I was just testing to see if you were still awake. It's Echo on the Bunnymen, says Steve Culk. The Killing Moon, says Andrew Buttigieg. Sean's neighbour, says Steve Culk. Andrew says Diana's a bloody legend, and she really is. Bob Shield says true Brits with those amazing teeth. Indeed, teeth rule in Britain. We love them. Peter P says community legend status for Diane. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You said recently we have to give out community legend status. Well, yeah. Yes. Peter P's given it to Diane. I think she deserves it tonight.
I agree. Totally agree.
Something to chew over, says Andrew Buttigieg. I'm desperately trying to get through this because I can see Boaty is like on his last legs here. Carol Ann, says Mark. How many virtual proposals have you had, darling? And will you be my virtual walking, camping, boating buddy? Come Valentine, come Paramore. Tracy P from Cardiff says she's the 6th of January. Pardon?
Get in the queue.
I think Mark got in the queue before you, Boaty.
No, I was first.
I'm 6th of January, says Tracy P. Yeah, starting on January the 1st with Carol Ann, says Mark. Any April babies, says Andrew Buttigieg. You'll be lucky. I've got Cadbury buttons in my drawers, says Steve Culk. And Andrew's laughing at that. Hope they haven't melted, Steve, says Andrew Buttigieg. Enjoy the night air, you little tinkles. It's your time to shine. Peter P, which is what Boaty sings his tinkle every night before he goes to sleep.
I
genuinely, he does. I won't film it because that would be wrong. But next time you're singing it, I'm going to record it on my phone to play.
Look, I did it on that night. That doesn't mean I do it every night. God.
You've got all this to look forward to if you accept his proposal, Carol Ann.
Yeah, can I just point out that all of this is going out to my future wife, the YouTube legend.
Right, we're nearly there. Thank you, Peter, but I'll wait to do the script. You might change your mind. And fun stuff. 24 says, good night, all had fun. And that's the final comment, Boaty. You can cook, eat, propose to Carol Ann, and then go to bed and get your tinkle out.
Okay, well,
not on the live stream. Not on the live stream.
I have to say a massive thank you to the incredible Emma.
Thank you so much, Boaty.
Emma Lemon. Check out the YouTube channel, Emma Lemon, N. She has been amazing tonight because, God, I'm just too tired. So thank you for co-hosting or hosting, really. I've been the kind of co-host. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you to all of you who have watched.
Boaty, Carol Ann's accepted. She says she's eagerly awaiting her ring.
Right, okay. Okay, well, that was actually a genuine proposal. So this is official. It's on YouTube. I am now officially engaged. I apologize to anybody else who wanted a bit of windy bum action, but there you go. I'm taken. It's official. There will be a YouTube video to come.
Can I be the bridesmaid? Oh, I want to be the best man. Oh no, Mustard would be the best man.
Well, yeah. I'm a little too tired and drunk to be arranging.
I want to be the bridesmaid, because you know that the groom always has to sleep with the bridesmaid on the night before the wedding.
What? Is that a thing?
Yeah. Did you never do that?
No. I
Oh.
have been married. I had a wife, and I didn't shag the bridesmaid.
Well, that's your fault. But on your next wedding to Carol Ann, if I'm the bridesmaid, you can make up for it. In fact, you could do it twice to make up for the fact you didn't do it the first time.
Right, okay. I'm fairly convinced that this is not real and this is an anxiety dream. But, well, let's pretend that it is real, shall we? And let's say a massive thank you to all of you who have watched this. Well, I mean, train crash of a live stream. Thank you to M11 for being the driver of the train that crashed. A massive thank you to Carol Ann and her wonderful boobs for accepting my proposal of marriage, and I very much look forward to being a reasonable and amenable husband to you. And who else do I have to thank? Thank you, Matron,
Diane.
for moderating. Oh, Diane. Thank you, Diane. Thank you very much indeed. It was lovely to become interpersonal on a. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't have words to make sense. It was lovely that Diane became a wonderful part of the inner scrotum of the community. And thank you for writing the Christmas play where Carol Ann is going to be Yvette and Emma is going to be Mimi LeBlanc. And I'm just going to lose the plot somewhere along the line. Emma, take over. I can't cope with this. It's too late. It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
I was really enjoying it. Would you like me to completely finish it off, Boaty? Would you want me to finish you off?
Please. I just got engaged. I mean, this is quite an important moment.
Right, so congratulations to Boaty and Carol Ann, who have just got engaged. I will look forward to attending the engagement party in due course.
Could you do it as Alanis Morissette, just to add a little bit of excitement to the moment?
What the good nights?
Yeah.
Well, I'll give it a go, but I don't think I'm very good at her, but we'll give it a go.
Oh, no, you're very good at her.
Oh, really? Well,
yeah.
You're drunk, so it probably will sound really good. But then if I do Alanis Morissette, you might then think, oh, hang on, Alanis is here. Now, Carol Ann, Alanis, Carol. We'll give it a go then, okay. Okay, so we're just gonna go and say goodnight now, and I just think, I'm really sorry that I've missed the boat with Bodie, because like this Caroline, she seems like she's got better knockers than me, and they look a bit fresher than mine, mine I'm a bit past it now, after I gained a bit of weight, and they're swinging around my ankles a little bit now. I didn't want to let Bodie know about that, but yeah, good luck to you, Caroline. You're gonna really need it, I was around a Bodie's the other day, and really, I never seen one like that before. But anyway, yeah, everybody, good night, everybody. I hope you have a safe and peaceful night. Take care of anybody that you love, and if you got people that love you, I hope they bloody well take care of you. Otherwise, sell them out. And we'll be seeing you tomorrow, on the live stream. Well, I won't. Emma Lumps won't. She's got better things to be doing, than sitting on the live stream on a Tuesday evening. She wants to be laying in a bed. But you're gonna have Bodhi to watch, and that's good enough. I know that Emma, really enjoys watching Bodhi from her bed, but that's enough of that. We'd better let Bodhi get off now. So yeah, thanks for joining us, and we hope you join us again soon. Bodhi, you might want to stand up ready to press the off button, because I'm going to do the Pachu and Bosch. So have a good evening, everybody, and I'll see you on the next live stream. Well, no, I won't. I will see you on Monday next week. I'm losing the plot too, Boaty. If you don't turn it off, I'm going to start doing, Boaty, I'm really upset, I thought I was going to get in there, and now you got Carol Ann. She doesn't wear tracksuit bottoms like I do.
Everybody, thank you so much for tonight. Emma, you have been amazing. You deserve to finish the live stream. You do the Pachu and the Bush.
Well, I can do the Pachu and Bosh, but you need to press the button.
I will do. I'm here.
Okay.
I'm for you.
Okay. Okay, guys, take care of yourselves, sleep well, and you will see Boaty tomorrow night at 11 o'clock. Let's catch you then. I'll be in the chat box. Pachu, and indeed, Bosh.
Bosh.
Bye, guys. Sleep well.
Bye, darlings. Love you.